Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Lindsay and I am the Housewife Historian, and today I have a special guest for you guys because we're going to be talking the Real Housewives of New Jersey. So of course, we brought on our other New Jersey expert, an actual real housewife of New Jersey who lives in New Jersey and she's a housewife, Krista from Reality Tea. So make sure that you guys follow her. We'll put her handle and everything in the comments so that you guys can go over there and check out all her content. She's going live on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, covering all sorts of housewives content. And she's like growing very fast, very big over there. So we are excited to have her here. And I hope everyone makes her feel welcome in the comments. I haven't been live for a long time, so I'm not expecting a huge turnout, but we're going to keep this up because we have been going over everything that has transpired with Teresa and Louis and when they were like exposed by Gabriella, aka Melissa's old nose, for all of the dirty things that they were doing amongst each other and orchestrating for the Real Housewives in New Jersey. And when it happened, it just happened so fast and there was so much information coming at one time. I don't think people were able to really grasp the situation of what happened. So on my Patreon, we've been breaking it down for people and I started like a little series, and Krista's joining me, so that's been great. And we're kind of going over some of the receipts and the major things that happened that I don't think people realize. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about Louis and the car and the insurance. Like situation with that. I don't want to say fraud because everything is alleged, of course, but
Oh,
you
legend.
know, we are Jennifer Aiden is out here in the streets of New Jersey talking about how she's going to expose Teresa for everything she was doing with the bloggers, but it's already been exposed, Jennifer. So
Like,
I'm so
yeah,
sorry to tell you, sissy girl, but you are a little late to the party. Like
yeah.
the only thing she could possibly have that we don't have would be text messages to like their conversations, like Jennifer and Teresa's conversations amongst each
Hmm.
other, because if I say I have everything on New Jersey, like I was, like I said, I received like a 300-page professional investigative
Not you.
file on Louis one day. Someone was like, "Merry Christmas, here you go." And I was like,
Merry
"Who?
Christmas.
What?" It was a Christmas gift from the Bravo gods, I guess. I don't
Yep.
know, but it was a
Lovely.
300-page document of basically Louis's life and all of his life choices and
Life choices, you
businesses
mean?
and yeah, like everything you could imagine is in here. And it happened a while ago when it got sent to me. I probably had it like a year, maybe. I think it's maybe probably been about a
I can't
year.
believe it.
Yeah, when it happened, I was like texting people like, hypothetically, what would you do if you got a 300-page document on Louis Ellis? Like, would you
Like,
post it or
expose
not?
that shit.
Would you post it and go into hiding into the witness
Right?
protection program? So yes, that's what we're going to be breaking down today. Of course, always talking about Teresa, Joe. We're going to recap a little bit of the tea from over the weekend that I think Dana and Kim dropped it actually in
Ooh.
their live a couple of days ago about the new girl, Michelle, allegedly the new best friend of Teresa, and Jennifer got mad, and Jackie Goldschneider's just there as a plus one, I guess. I don't know.
Jackie.
It's a mess. She needs to go home and sit down and be
Yeah.
quiet. Seriously. Is not cut for this. She's not,
No.
no,
She
no.
needs to
She's
go.
too
And
fragile.
who's becoming the Jackie of the West Coast? Alexis
Who?
Billingham.
You think?
Oh, God. Like, go away. Jackie, you were fired a long time ago. Alexis, you were fired a long time ago. You keep putting your like they keep appearing in places
Ugh.
that they're not welcome. Like just like with Teresa's wedding. Teddy
Mm.
jumps out of Teresa's freaking hair. It's like she just shows up everywhere. So then Jackie becomes the Teddy. And now we have Alexis becoming the Jackie. It's like you're not
Mm.
wanted. Sorry, hun.
Did anyone else? I posted the clip, but I don't know if it posted. It was of Jackie Goldschneider at a party, and it was just audio. It was her and Jen Fessler, who I also heard is not returning to New
Thank
Jersey.
God.
I know, right? And the Real Housewives of Orange County, what's her name? Gretchen. And they were all somewhere for a housewives thing, and Jackie was so drunk, she was slurring her words, and she was telling Jennifer like, basically like, I loved you so much as a friend. I loved you more than you ever loved me. And I just felt like anytime we were somewhere, you were always looking for the more famous person or the more popular person to hang out with. Because, they were going to do a podcast. They were going to do like the two J. They were trying to like replicate the two T's in a pod, and
Yeah.
they were going to do like the two J's or something. I don't know what it was going to
Jay's
be,
in
but it,
Jersey, I heard, or something like that.
yeah, something ridiculous, right?
Mhm.
Completely ridiculous. And I don't know if they did any episodes or not, to be honest with you.
3, I
Um,
think.
I don't know. I don't know if they did or not, but I think something must have happened there. They fell out over that. And that's why it never even got off the ground, started. And
Hmm.
now, she's like bringing it up. I don't know. Jackie was very intoxicated. She was slurring her words. And I don't know if she's like a sad drunk. You know what I mean? There's like some people that get drunk
Sad.
and they're sad and they cry. Oh, that's the worst. The
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, like, what kind of, like, yeah, it's like,
Oh,
"Poor me. I love you. Poor me."
yeah. Yes. And like Gretchen's just kind of like laughing. Again, it's like the audio, so you can't see, like, but you can because you can picture Jackie. Jackie's never been right since Teresa outed Evan for having an affair. She's
That's
not
crazy.
ever been the same since
'Cause
that.
he's literally and the thing is, like, he didn't have one, and it's like she cares more about what people think than like,
Mhm.
he knows he didn't do it, but she
Mhm.
cares more about what everybody thinks about it and believes it than
Mhm.
anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And you have a sister you haven't talked to in 25 years. That is a major red flag. And her parents, she would always make jail jokes, which used to piss me off. Um,
mhm.
and like her parents were in trouble for money stuff. I think her
Oh.
dad went to prison. Her mom was on house arrest for 6 months.
Oh, I
Like,
didn't know that.
yes, I know. I didn't know that either until like a couple of years ago. But yeah, I'm like, your parents are criminals too.
Mhm.
Is that why you have so much
Mhm.
animosity towards us?
That's weird. I didn't know that because I thought they were, like, old money, like, well, maybe they were,
No,
or but,
I
like,
think they were like doing something illegal money.
oh, man.
Yeah.
Gee, wow.
And so I just don't think Jackie's ever been the same since then. And I don't think that she is somebody who has the personality for reality TV. She doesn't have the skin
No.
for it. And it's okay, but sit down. Go, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like pivot,
You look
Jackie.
horrible. You look like a desperate housewife.
Yeah, like pivot, girl. Like you came on like you were like a boss, and now it's just like you're up Teresa's ass.
Mm. It's
You
crazy
know,
because, like, Jennifer and Jackie have, like, they have great lives, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like, they just I guess, like, they're not happy, so for some reason, Housewives is everything to them, but it's like, I don't get it because if
Mm-mm.
it's obviously not Housewives that you're missing, it's, like, something else, but the
Mm-hmm.
fact that they get so crazy and desperate over it, it's like, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Like, what is going on in your life that this is everything that you need this? You didn't have this for the first 50 years of your life, however old you are,
Right.
and
Right.
now it's, like, crazy that they need to, like,
I
try to
know.
hang on to this.
I mean, I feel like Jackie doesn't have a lot of things that validate her in like the way that the Real Housewives of New Jersey does. You know what
Mhm,
I'm saying? And that gives
mhm,
her status and stature around people and in the community. And people probably recognize her. And I think that it's the fame. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mhm,
I think that a lot of people get addicted to fame, and I'm sure that kids likely probably, internalize and feel the same way like adults do whenever somebody's praising them. And I don't know, it's
mhm.
crazy. Um, but I wanted to chat a little bit today. Let's recap really quick what happened over the weekend with the TED party, because we know that Teresa and Michelle Barone, who is not Michelle the realtor,
Not
she's a
Michelle
different
Cox. Yeah.
Michelle, and
It freaked me
she
out yesterday. I was like, "What?" I thought
Girl, I had to go into my group chat with my people
I
and tell them I'm so sorry I had the wrong Michelle. Like, please, if you
mean,
posted anything, like,
but she is a realtor though, still, so
I know, damn, I
it's just
should
not
have known
Teresa's
that.
fault.
I should have known that wasn't her, but I just
They
got
actually
confused.
look like too.
They do a little bit. They
We all actually
do.
think we all look the
They
same.
do. Um,
But
so allegedly Jennifer, Teresa, and Jackie all correlate they're gonna wear red together to this party. And
cool.
they take Lena, the hairdresser.
Oh,
Then
dude,
I
fucking
don't know why
oops.
like Jennifer, why would you ever think that you're nuts if you thought you had a chance to get back on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. After what happened at Jersey Mike's, that would never you're done.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Done. And Teresa, you should not even be seen with her if you're really actually trying to come back to the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
I'm
What are
surprised
you
they were
doing?
together.
I know, but I think that Teresa is like, what have you done for me lately? Let's bring Jennifer. She'll pay for everything. Like, I
Yeah,
swear.
Jennifer's desperate to get back on the show. She'll be like up Teresa's butt thinking that she.
That's what Jennifer's been doing for years. That's what I said. Jennifer would not have been casted at the Real Housewives of New Jersey if it weren't for Teresa. Her role has been playing Teresa's best friend. That's her job, is to
She's
be
Teresa's ass
Teresa's
puppet.
friend. Because Teresa has nobody else to film with except for her husband and Jennifer. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like she had to put Bill and Jennifer in her wedding because she didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, look at this guy. Could you wake up to that freaking face every day? Like, imagine having to wake up being Teresa, having to wake up to this freaking face every day.
she probably wakes up to those dogs in
Oh
her
God.
bed.
Speaking of dogs,
She
she
don't
should
even like
have.
dogs, and this man got all these dogs running around.
I know.
And
Does he know she should not have dogs? Allegedly, should not have dogs.
oh, I
Like,
didn't even think about that. I don't
seriously, she
know.
has dogs jumping all over her, and I'm like, who gave her animals? Again, no, like, let's not do that.
Yeah, I feel like these animals are safe because he's there and his son and stuff, but
Yeah, he's look at him. He's a freaking overboiled lobster. I'm afraid for their lives. Like, who goes
not
in
an
the street screaming, "I take
oh,
heroin!"
hi Artie's Fleetwood. Hey, that's my old friend. Sorry, I haven't. They
Oh,
commented,
Artie's
hello, little
okay.
lady. Yeah,
I didn't know if you saw somebody was
I
in there.
didn't. I do not. I did not. Um, but so they all wore red. They took a picture, posted it, right, with Lena, Jennifer, Teresa, and
That's right.
Jackie, except Lena was in black. And then allegedly Michelle Barone was at the party telling everyone that she was Teresa's new best friend and she's the new housewife to the Real Housewives of New Jersey. And basically Jennifer can go get effed
Oh,
because
yes.
she's here now and she's Teresa's best friend. And Jennifer did not like that. Apparently, she got upset with Teresa and had some words. And Jennifer's been like plotting a podcast. We've been hearing the works of it
Jesus
like behind the
Christ.
scenes for a while now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
were you hearing it too? And allegedly, this was going to be Jennifer's big, uh, her big spectacle, like her big ta-da, like
A
she's
pot.
gonna she's gonna expose Teresa, you guys. She's gonna
What?
do what we did a year and a half ago. She's gonna expose Teresa.
I listen. I told you there was something wrong with her the morning at Jersey Mike's. People glossed over the fact that she was effed up, and the fact that she's a year and a half late to this party. That just confirms that like she needs rehab. Like she actually thinks that what you're. Oh my. We've already Teresa's been exposed. Teresa exposes herself. This is just like a reminder, like, and you have all the receipts. All Jennifer has
Hmm.
is what she's done, and she's gonna look like the biggest asshole anyway. Because
I know
oh,
it's
look
so
what
funny.
I did with Teresa.
Right. I'm like, is Jennifer going to include everything? She's talking about Melissa Feaster, like everything that happened at
Yeah.
BravoCon. I'm like, are you going to include everything that you said about Melissa Feaster? Because I have the message where you say that she was drunk and hitting on you and making you feel uncomfortable and telling you that she wanted to F you and F Bill and yada, and you were complaining about her to Teresa.
Wow,
Okay, I
that's
was just
right.
wondering if that
Yeah.
was
How about
how.
also like all the things all with her like everything that she did everything that she did. We can expose you, Jennifer. We can expose you a lot more than you can expose Teresa. And
Mm.
I'm like, somebody who buys a shore house, when there's mushrooms going on in the Jersey Shore, and you admittedly keep the sheets. This isn't alleged. She said it. The
She
sheets,
did
the
say.
blankets, the mattresses, everything in that house, the furniture. Furniture, okay, some things, but like you
That
said,
makes me itch.
I'm going to keep this. We're going to sleep in them. She's like, and they left all their furniture. Oh, and we have the same bedding and everything. And I'm going to even keep the same sheet. I'm going to keep the sheets. I'm like, no, smush room, smush room, smush room. Like the shore house that she bought is the Jersey Shore house. It looks just like it. It's like the same
Uh-huh.
setup. It's just, yeah, I don't know, man. You have 17 bathrooms. You can't come up with some sheets to bring to
I
your
know.
shore.
I would think that you would let. I mean, I can understand like buying a fully furnished like shore house so you
Yeah,
don't have to worry about it or be
yeah.
bothered with it. But like when you have money like you know
Sheets,
what I'm saying? Like things no like I don't know. I would
mattresses,
probably
sheets.
replace the beds because isn't it like a turning to, I mean they probably rented those places out like what
Yes,
like a week at a time and you have all these party
yes,
kids from
yes,
like all over coming to the Jersey Shore. They're
yes.
humping like rabbits, I'm
Yes,
sure, all over the
yes,
place.
all the
Yeah,
time,
I would
every
be
weekend,
that is yeah, I
fucking
would be new bed, new
fucking
mattresses.
pussy. Oh, sorry. Everyone around here, it's all over the place. It's everywhere. Like imagine the smush room in the Jersey Shore house, right? When you watch the Jersey Shore, that just imagine because like her house is one of those houses that has a lot of bedrooms, a lot of space. You rent it out,
Mhm.
put your kids out. Like even me living here, I did it, and I rented other people's houses. Like
Mhm.
it's just
What you do. when
Yeah,
you're
it's what
there.
you do. You sleep in
Yeah.
those beds, you fuck in those beds, you do drugs in those beds, and you leave your stuff in those
Yeah.
beds. And you like, I would just at least think that there's a chance that you would get ringworm or like, I don't know,
Yeah, you
things
would
that you get.
there's a slew of things that you can get from hotel rooms and mattresses and sheets and clothing. A slew of things. It changed my whole life after I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh my Lord." Like you can get bed bugs, you can get lice, bro. You can get any of that stuff from mattresses, sheets, clothing, like
yeah.
any of it. Like
Yeah.
it's
Like,
foul.
oh, and
You know what I
like,
mean?
yeah, it's like when you go to a hotel, right? You know that they changed the sheets, they never changed the bedding on the top.
Right,
So
you
you
always take
just
the bedding off.
remember that. Like,
Yep, always
I
take the bedding off.
yeah, always see the bedding off.
Always. I
But yeah,
know.
that's
Now I'm
cool.
like freaked out to even stay. I never was like really big on hotels anyway. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when we would go to Topsail, we would stay in like a condo in like a hotel. But it was really nice. But still, you just don't know. People, you just
Yeah.
don't know what people have. You know what I mean? You just don't
Lucky
know.
for
And I just
you,
can't think that
your
if you
best
were a
friend knows what
millionaire,
you're for. Thank God your best friend is a shore house and you can just go stay at her
I know I'm excited. I'm gonna bring my
house.
daughter and come down this summer. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
throw rocks and hit Jen and Teresa in the head. Like, who's
Yeah,
that? No, just us.
we'll walk down by our house and take a picture and be like,
Like,
oh.
oh, look where we're at. Hey.
Right. I really wanted a picture of her driveway that she shared with the other two houses, but
Oh,
she fixed it, so now I can't do
oh
that. But
God, we'll have to take a ride.
I know, I'm like, I want to get a picture in the driveway, just
It's
like throwing
iconic.
up the peace sign.
Yep, and we'll take my ride. We'll take a ride over to Envy. Then we'll go over to Posh. Take a picture.
Oh yeah, we could. Well, does she still have Envy in? Is it just in
Mhm.
Huntsville, or does she have one still in close to where you guys are
I
at?
think she has both, but it was closed for COVID for a long time. And then I
Uh-huh.
think, yeah, I think she's back open.
I
But
think she does have two. You're right. I think she kept the one that was like closest to her located, like open, and then opened that other one in
yeah, she doesn't have to be at
Huntington.
the other one as much, so she can,
Right.
yeah, because like with the kids with football and shit like that. So, she has somebody running this one and like,
Did you see her
like,
on
screaming.
Housewives? Because I'm telling you, Melissa is listen to me. Melissa is good at marketing herself. She is good at playing the housewives role on and off the screen, and that's what makes her a good housewife, and that's what makes her appealing to Bravo because
Yeah,
she went on Housewives, where they switch or whatever,
yeah.
and she switched with this beautiful family of like a mom and a dad and like three kids, but they were very vegan and like didn't eat
Mm.
cheese, dairy, nothing, right? And
Oh,
so the episode aired, I think, I don't know, was it last night or a couple of nights ago? Whenever it aired,
that's so
Joe and
cool.
Melissa invited the couple that they had swapped with
Aw,
over to the house with the kids, right? So you got
aw.
Antonia, the boys, the three little kids. Antonia was being so sweet to the little girl. I'm
Isn't
almost
she
tearing up.
the
It was
best?
she was
The
literally
best.
like big sister vibes to her, like they were
Oh,
sitting next to each other on the couch and I think that Antonio also did like some different TikToks. Like they did the song like "We Are Family, We Are Family," and like everyone's dancing, the kids, and it was
aw.
just the little kids cried when they left Melissa, and to me that like just shows that
Shows
she
you something.
actually is a good human being and a good person and a good mom because
Yeah.
you're not those kids aren't faking that. Do you know what I'm
No,
saying?
exactly, and that makes me happy that you said that and you see that because people don't get that vibe from her a lot, and,
I
like,
know.
they think because the way she was with Teresa, like, she's been through a lot with Teresa. Teresa's done nothing but try to ruin her life and her marriage and her
Mhm.
reputation, so, like,
Mhm.
she's not really open to people like us, like, you know what I mean? So it's kinda like
Mhm.
it's hard for people to see what Joey fell in love with, but, like, I'm glad that, like, that makes me happy because,
Yeah, she looked great
um
and it was so sweet. Like she like very laid back. Like she had him over to the house. Like she didn't have shoe Melissa didn't even have shoes on. You know what I mean? She was just in like jeans, regular t-shirt,
aw,
very casual like type of deal. You know what I mean? And it was just
yeah,
very like you could like I said, you could tell it was very sincere and the
yeah,
family was really beautiful. They were like
aw,
super cool. You know what I mean? Like just
yeah,
very and actually, last night on Watch What Happens Live, they had Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City and Erin from Real Housewives of New York, and they asked her if her and Abe could swap with anybody, who would they swap with? And she was like, "I think I would pick Joe Gorga."
yeah.
I think he would be fun. I'm like, oh, this is gonna go to his head. Oh,
Yeah,
this is gonna
I
be
think so.
bad because he's gonna be like, oh, the wives want a housewife with
Yeah, let me
me,
walk this Tarzan over there, Tarzan.
Uh-huh. But people are saying like this is actually really good for Bravo because it's really taken off. People are enjoying it. It's like fun, happy
See, like, I wasn't gonna
content.
watch it, but I'm glad that you said that because I wasn't gonna watch it at all.
Yeah,
But
you should watch it.
because I thought they were switching with other housewives
I
lives.
thought so too, but they're not. They're actually switching with average people, which I think it makes it even a little bit better. You know what I'm saying?
See, yeah,
Like
I didn't think it was.
when
I thought
Melissa walked in, she was like, interesting paint colors. You could tell she was a little out of her element. You know what I mean? But she was
yeah.
very gracious about it. And she said in an interview somewhere that she was like, I almost didn't do it because she's like, I was really uncomfortable like staying the night somewhere, like
Yeah, yeah.
alone with like a man. And she's like, so they actually got us security
Mhm.
to have like by our door like everyone
That's
just
good,
because
yeah.
and I'm like that makes I would feel uncomfortable. I
Yeah, I
would
didn't
feel
think about that
uncomfortable
part
too
at all.
probably like going to sleep in somebody's house with like a man.
Yeah, I
You know
don't
what
think
I
I'd be
mean?
able to do it at all. I can't even leave for 2 hours.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
wouldn't have. So she was like, the other ladies can thank me for the extra security they got because I told producers I was going home when they went home. I wasn't gonna stay there because I was scared.
Yeah, because especially,
You
like,
know?
you don't know the people, you know?
Right, right. You don't
But
know. You don't know.
Bravo has hired some crazies. You never know, like, if they even, like, look pick these
Mm-hmm.
people out, you know?
Right. Did you vet these people or
Exactly,
not?
exactly.
But it's a really cute episode, and I think that, like I said, Melissa just has like she's marketing herself exactly like she should be with
Good.
the sprinkle cookie. I mean, you can tell it
Yeah,
has to be I mean, I think part of it is just her personality. She's like that, but part of it is also strategic because,
yeah,
but she's killing it. And it's like
yes.
Jackie, Jennifer, Teresa, why don't you guys take notes on like what's going on over here? Because this is
Yeah,
what like a housewife looks like. This is what Bravo wants from a housewife. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? Like she's
yeah.
cooking sprinkled cookies and she's
I'm
d-
shocked it took her this, like, I don't know why she didn't do sprinkle cookies before, but, like, I'm glad that she's doing it now, and, like, Teresa, they're not I don't know why Teresa thinks that, like, that's her deal, like, but you didn't buy them. She went to ShopRite, got her own sprinkle cookies, okay? She
mm,
brought the sprinkle cookies. You threw them in the trash. They're Melissa's deal,
mm-hmm.
she's so jealous of everything, it's so ridiculous.
Oh, well, yeah, especially because they're
It's
having money problems. So can you really imagine how pissed she is when Melissa, I think she was in like OK Magazine or Reality Blurb or somewhere, and they had like said she had like hit the threshold of like made like a 500,000 so far for sprinkle
yeah,
cookies, and it had been a short amount of time. I'm like, oh, Teresa is freaking
freaking out.
pissed.
Well,
Hell
listen,
yeah, she is.
I
She
said
is
this the other day.
pissed.
How stupid of you and dumb of you too to not fucking literally read the room and make nice with people, not screw them over. You know what I mean? The whole pizza gate.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how dumb of you! Like, you effed up, Louis. You left up
Mm,
Teresa. Like, you got stuck in 2013 where you thought that it was cute to be an asshole to everybody else on the cast. Like,
mm,
we don't. This isn't, flipping the table anymore. Like, and Louis, you should have freaking made nice with people. If you really wanted to be cool and popular and be the guy who came in and saved her, why did you do everything you did? Like 300 pages. That's what you did. And it's like
mm,
you could have just made nice with everybody and Bravo, and you would be probably like, a legacy power, like a couple on Bravo if you just would have faked it.
mm-hmm.
We know you're not a good
Mm-hmm.
person, so you'd be having to fake it, which you're pretty good at,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But
Yeah.
now you're a fraud, a liar. You wear no-nose pajamas. You lied about that, or you did, or you didn't. Who knows? But you admitted you said you lied. You said I lied. You didn't really call
Mm-hmm.
Bo Dietl. You lied, so you're a liar there. Joey's not a liar. You are. Joey's not a fraud. You are. Like,
Mm,
Teresa, you went to jail for it. Like, you're not Monica Chacon. Like, can't
right.
get that through
I
people's
know.
head. She didn't sign her own name. She accidentally signed somebody else's name. Like,
Uh,
Monica effing Teresa, you're Teresa Judice. You know that, right? Like, the universe didn't make you sign Monica's name. God didn't make you do it. Like, you blame God in the universe, and oh, I'd like to go to jail now because I could meet Louis. Oh yeah, so you can meet Louis. No, you know why? Because you asked you said the universe, "Ah, it's your fault because you wanted me to meet Louis, so you put me in jail. Then they said, no, no, honey, you didn't learn your lesson the first time, so we sent you somebody worse. That's what happened. And that's what's happening here. There's no
Ugh.
other logical universal reason for this chick to get screwed this bad by two people. You know what I mean?
Ugh,
It's not like her
yeah.
fault really that Louis is this piece of shit. She's just a flame and he's like the match. You know what I'm saying? Like together they really effed up. But like, she would have been okay by herself or she stayed with Juicy. Or just
Yeah,
with somebody other than this guy.
I know. I think that she should have stayed single for a while. I think she made a big mistake by hooking up with
Mhm.
him and not doing her due diligence on
Can't
background
believe her,
and
girl.
ignoring red flags and all of the
Not
things.
a dater. And think about it. She doesn't know how to date. She didn't know how to date.
No, no.
He knew exactly what he was doing when he saw this one.
That's true. I agree with you. And she even said Joji Jace used to put her down on the phone and tell her you have 4 kids, who's going to want to be
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, and I think that that affected her probably more than she talked about.
Hmm. I was shocked that she left Juicy, but I mean, I was proud of her in a way because, like, good for you. But like now that I'm like, oh man, like, ugh, I can't. I mean, it doesn't get any worse than Louis. It really, you don't get any worse than that. You don't like. It's not even a joke. Like it's. I laugh and people think it's funny sometimes because I'm like so serious about it. But like, I laugh at myself sometimes because I get so activated. But like, people don't understand how. Oh God, how effed he really is. Like as a human. Like
Ugh.
people tell you, like like a therapist will tell you to run from him. Like you
Uh-uh.
can't fix no empathy. You can't fix narcissism. You can't fix no empathy. You don't just grow it. It's like they tell you to run. Like there's nothing you can do. You either have to deal with
Yeah.
one or you don't. There's nothing that they can change about them. And think about it. He's never been stable in his life. He's been relationships last what 3 or 4 years, 5 years. He lies, and then he's like off to the next one, off to the next one. So his things don't last long. He's never consistent. So what makes everybody think this time he's going to be consistent? He's
Uh-huh.
consistently a effing grifter. Like she's the grift this time.
Mhm.
And guess what?
Yeah.
It's over. So what? We don't see him anywhere. We don't see Louis anywhere. We see them. We see her working.
Mhm.
Which,
I
by the
know.
way, thought you were going to retire, dickhead.
Right.
Oh shoot!
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm cursing. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
No, 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 you're fine. You're fine, girl. I completely agree with you. Like he lied to her, obviously, because
Yeah.
I think that that's why she didn't mind burning all of her bridges because she was in her mind she's
She
thinking
thought.
I'm going to be with Louis and he has so much money and he's going to take such great care of me and I'm not going to have to even come back to
Mhm.
the Real Housewives to work. So F
Mhm.
everybody here.
Yeah.
Like,
What a great soul you are to do that though. You know what I mean?
ugh,
Fuck the place that got you here. Fuck the people that got you here.
yeah,
Anyway, sorry.
I
Just
know.
just everything about her anymore. Like I don't know what broken her. I don't know when. Like that's my biggest question for her. Is like what broken you when? Like when did you break?
Mm,
Like because I thought it was Louis, right? I thought it was Louis. And then I'm like, then we find out, from you guys and Melissa's old days that like literally it's her and her and the lawyer.
mhm,
And he just added to the effery. But like the fact that she was doing this for years and years and years, like going after castmates, her brother of one. Oh, I can't go after my brother this time. I gave him the kiss of death. I can't go after him this year. Well, what are you trying to say? You've been with him. You've been doing this every year, right? Is that what you're saying? So you've been going after your brother. So now we know it's never been him. It's always been you. Which we've already got.
mm,
I mean, most normal people can see that. Joey just forgives her because it's easy and it's the right thing to do. But she can do that because she doesn't give a shit. She doesn't have a soul. And I really believe
mm,
like she doesn't care. So she doesn't have empathy either. Because if she did, she wouldn't be able to like she would be hurt by the things that go on with her brother. Like she wouldn't be able to just move on or just like she just doesn't give a shit. And it's like that's why she thinks everybody else could just, oh, you hold on to this, you hold on to that, you don't want to move on. Look, they don't I want to forgiveness, family, family, family. Teresa, you've effed your family. You're the bitch that's not telling, like, family secrets. You're the last bitch that should be telling them. Just because you know things doesn't mean you tell people cheater, stripper, Joey's not a Gorga. Like, that's not even
ugh,
real. None of that shit is even real. But like, say they're family secrets. Why the fuck are you? Or the one? I'll get the curse words out. Why are you the one who literally is the one you think that should be? Everybody should know about this stuff. Like, you should make it known by Kim D. Oh, Melissa's a stripper. Well, she wasn't 18. She couldn't work at the strip club. So nice try. And she couldn't strip because you had to be 18 and you couldn't sell
mm,
alcohol. So she wasn't a bartender. Anyway, it
mm,
doesn't even matter. Even if she was, who cares? I was too. And you can literally turn a hoe into a housewife. I'm living proof. So even if she,
right,
who cares, Teresa? You're a fraud and you went to jail. You know,
right,
Joey picked you out of the bottom too. Like you had nothing when he met you, just like
Mhm.
you think Melissa had nothing, and like whatever, man, they met in Cancun and down the shore. But the thing is,
Mhm.
like, you are the last one who should be making people think these things about your family. Because after
Mhm.
20 years, she is your family. So to tell your brother, Joey, I need you to come over. We need to talk to you. Oh God, Joe, your wife's a cheater. You should divorce her. She's a cheater. We think she's cheating, Joe. Oh yeah, and this random dude that your freaking sister just meets is trying to tell you to leave your wife, who you have two grown kids with and have been with for like 20 some years now. Like,
Mm.
what fucking planet did we land on this morning that that's normal? And then Gia
Right.
to get involved. Like, what in the world? Like, that's what when I probably ask you this all the time, but like, why does she hate him so much? What was her reason? What was her logical reason to you guys of why she hates her brother,
Her uncle, you mean, or Teresa?
Teresa?
I mean, she never really, it was always like just like being combative, like that, what Melissa's team was doing and
But
like
like,
what,
let's
it
start
was
from the beginning though.
always,
This didn't start with Melissa's team. This started with you and her, Teresa. And
mhm.
I mean, Melissa and Teresa. Like, what did Joey do to you for you to start this toxic shit that you've been doing? Because it's the same. This didn't start with like. Because I
I
remember I
don't,
said to you
I
like, why is
don't,
this so
yeah.
toxic?
I really think that it's the situation of like it was always Teresa and Joe as brother and sister siblings. Teresa gets married to Joe Giudice,
Thank
who
you.
is practically family. His parents literally drove her mom to the hospital when she was giving birth to
Yeah.
Teresa. They are from the same country in Italy. Like
Yeah.
they are like family. So when she
Hmm.
married Juicy Joe, it wasn't a big change because it was somebody who was already in their life. You know what I'm saying? They were already
Yeah.
family. Everything's cool. And like Joey would hang out with them because Juicy was teaching him how to do the thing with the houses, right? Because Juicy
Hmm.
Joe always said he taught Joe
Hmm.
everything he knows, right?
Hmm.
And so they three hung out all the time, right? And so
Hmm.
Teresa's married and she's housewiving, her husband, but she's
Hmm.
also got her brother there and she's
Thank
cooking and
you.
doing all
Thank
the
you.
things. And then when he gets engaged, that falls through. He meets another girl, proposes to her, gets engaged. They have a wedding shower or something, and there's an altercation with Teresa and her mom, and he ends up breaking up with her. And then he meets Melissa, and Melissa moves in after, like a couple of months,
Days.
and then they end up marrying, like, further down the line. But I think that when Joe and Melissa got together, and they both said that they were both crazy jealous of each other, so they had made like a
That's so
pact
stupid.
that they wouldn't go anywhere without each other. Like they wouldn't go out to like bar, or
Yeah.
do stuff without the other. And I think that when you have a sibling that you're used to being around all the time, like just them,
Mhm.
because Joe's probably a much different person when he's not around Melissa. I think
He's
everyone's
not.
different when
He's
they're not
not.
around their
He's
spouse.
not. He's really not. He's really not. He's always
Um,
himself. He really is always just himself. Except he's
like
pretty
I
protective. I just think that is the most ridiculous. Even if that's true, that's the most illogical thing I've ever heard. So you
I've
want
seen it in
to
my own family. Like I have seen it in
like,
my like I swear like it's
yeah,
it'll
but
be
see,
like can't
you
he
are
go anywhere by himself? Like can't he come visit his mom and his sister by himself? Like why does he got
he
to have,
probably could. I mean, I don't think that was the issue. I don't think that. I listen. I the whole I just that's no reason to ruin your brother's life though. Like I just don't see where like she didn't have to hate Melissa. She didn't have to hate any of them, any of his girlfriends. Like Melissa was trying to be a part of that family, so she
uh-huh.
was hanging out with all of them. So like
Uh-huh.
the fact that like it just there's no logical explanation. So that's
Uh-huh.
why I'm like so I would literally want her to tell me, why are we doing this? Why do you hate your brother so much? Like I'd want to know. And like you need to tell me why are you what did he do? Why every season it's like, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. No, Teresa, Teresa, what did he do to you? Oh, the
I mean,
wedding, the wedding, the wedding. No, Teresa, didn't start with your wedding. Your
yeah.
second
I mean,
wedding.
she always like claimed that they were like that Melissa was copying her, right?
Where,
She
when,
always
how,
claimed
where, how.
that Melissa was copying her, right? So there would often be like photos, Teresa would be wearing something that Melissa would be wearing, and they would
Like,
post it. But when they redid their house, there
mm-hmm,
was like, there's been like this like underlining battle between the two of them.
mm,
It's kind of like
in Teresa's
unspoken
head.
almost.
In Teresa's head. In
Like,
Teresa's head. In Teresa's
right.
head.
So
It's
Teresa
not
and Louis
Melissa's.
pay all of this money and they have this like designer come in. Nobody's heard
Mm-hmm.
this. I'm pretty sure nobody
Oh,
has ever spilled
her
this
house
tea.
there. Yeah.
Um, but it's all alleged, of course.
Yes.
Anyways, so when Teresa and Louis are getting their house together and they're getting married, they got it, they redid everything on the inside, and
Mhm.
they hired a like designer per se, like
Mhm.
to, help with the plans and all that, right? So
Mhm.
house looks beautiful, they move in. Well, remember Joe and Melissa bought that house and Joe
Mhm.
redid it and everyone hated it and
Hated
he
it,
got
yeah.
so much
It was like a
backlash and they
stupid
redid
thing.
it and it looks amazing. But when they redid it, they ended up hiring, I think they were trying to hire the same designer that Teresa had used. I don't think that they were able to do that and they ended up using somebody else.
Okay.
Um, but she was feeling frustrated about that.
I don't
Like,
understand that though. What the fuck does she
I
care?
don't know. Like,
There's no
how,
none of them have ever their houses never look the same. They don't dress the same. They're not the same
right.
age. One's not prettier than the other. They're both pretty lit women. Like they're both
Uh-huh.
have great lives. I don't understand. Like I don't fucking get it. I don't
Yeah.
understand what her problem. I don't understand it. She doesn't even know. I guarantee you she doesn't know because she's been asked so many times and she gives so many weird answers. She doesn't ever give a straight answer. She doesn't.
Sh
Well,
sh
the wedding. Well, I saw what they were saying about me. It's like Teresa. Stop. Shut the fuck up. Let's just like stop. Let's start from the beginning. When did you start to hate your brother? Stop with this wedding stuff because it didn't start there. That was the end. That was like we were well aware that you
Mhm.
were. It was this one versus that one by then. That was like it was in the middle of hell by the time she got married. So
Mhm.
it wasn't the wedding because that started way before this. Like because I remember saying to you, why is this so toxic out here now? Like, why are we?
Mhm.
It was like a couple years ago. I'm like, why? Like, it's not been like this. I don't understand. Like, why is it so hard to like have like, an opinion? And I couldn't figure it out. And then it was like, oh, she was out here doing this shit. Like, she was out here destroying her like everybody on the cast and making people fight. And like
Yeah.
every time you would get a comment in her section, it was like her people would bite your
Yep.
fucking heads off. And it's like,
Yep.
yo, calm the fuck down. Like, I'm just asking a question.
Mhm. Yeah.
Logical question here. What's the
Yeah.
problem?
And that's what I mean, like, about her social media, like, presence, like,
Mhm,
she didn't have that for a very long time. When I first started my YouTube channel and
mhm.
I would stick up for Teresa and I would talk about some
Yeah.
different stuff that had been, like, exposed about, other people on the cast, people
Mhm.
would attack me. If you go look at those old videos and those comments, nobody is Team Teresa. When I started
No.
blogging 4 or 5 years ago, nobody was online cheering
No.
for Teresa. And then
I was
then
shocked
came
that you guys were. But
Gabriella, Melissa's old nose, she popped up on Instagram one day. She was a Teresa fan, right? She
mhm.
messages me, we're messaging back and forth. Okay, cool, cool, cool. She, did her thing, ended up, talking with Teresa, and they developed a
Mhm.
friendship, you know what I'm saying? Which
Mhm.
was good for me because I'm not trying to
Yeah.
talk to Teresa. I don't want to be in the
Yeah.
mix. I don't want to kiss anybody's ass. I'm just,
It was
I'm
toxic.
happy. I'll take
Yeah.
all that information secondhand. That's
Right, right.
perfect for me,
Yeah.
like, call me when you're done,
Yeah, right?
like,
When this
do
is
a group
all
call,
fucking yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
and
totally
like
here.
that's basically what it was, like her Gabriella, and her had a friendship and they talked all the time. And
Mhm.
but again, I feel like that's like Teresa, like having somebody like yeah,
Yeah.
validate the things that she's doing because it's like I feel like I feel like her attorney and her husband were like pumping her up. It's like they were always trying to like one up Joe and Melissa, and
So weird.
it is weird. And just like the bottle of
Nobody was in competition with her. Like nobody was trying to
Maker's Mark. Remember the Maker's Mark bottle when
Yes.
and that
Yeah,
was all planned by the attorney. I'm pretty sure he even wrote the
right. He
card. You
wrote
know
the
what I'm
card, I
saying?
think. Yep.
Yes. Like
Like
how
that wasn't even
crazy is
real. It
that?
was just a shame too.
Yeah.
Like to
Such
think
a
that you made your brother think that you got him a gift. You know what I mean? Like
mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So this whole reconciliation, unless Bravo has set Melissa up to this, I don't understand. The thing is like I hope that they make her have to say and be accountable for a lot of shit. You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to tell me what happened and why you did this because it made me think like obviously she has no feelings. So it's not real. It is what it is. She's just doing it to do it. Because I really don't think she knows. I don't think she even cares. I don't think she's mad at him. I don't think she hates him. I just think that she is an asshole. I just think that she literally had it in her like she has no excuse now. Like she's done this thing with her brother and she doesn't know now. She doesn't know what to say because she really doesn't really want to be estranged from him. But she ran with the narrative for so long and went along with this dickhead over here. Like so
Mm-hmm.
she's like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like on her brain, like, did she ever think that she really thought she was never gonna talk to him again? So to do what you did, I do believe she does hate him. Like,
Mhm.
I think it's a weird fucking thing, and I don't understand because all this time first it was like, oh, we were close because of my parents, and now they're not here anymore, so I don't have to stick up for him, or I don't have to. It's like, wait, which one is it? Like, did you hate your brother your whole life and you were sticking up for him, or you were trying to, like, take up for him, but now he's a piece of shit? Like, it doesn't. Everything she says is nonsensical, it's hypocritical, and every time she does an interview or something, I have to go and unfortunately tear it apart and pull up all the receipts of all the times
Mhm.
she said different, and, like, not that long ago, because it just makes me crazy that
Mm.
she thinks that we out here are going to sit around and wait for her dumb ass to, like, get back and do the same thing she was doing when she can't even be accountable for the shit that she's done, and still gaslight us. Oh, you know what, they were calling bloggers, they were paying bloggers. What? Do you hear yourself? What do you mean? You fucking were, and you know it, and you're sitting there trying to tell the whole world that it wasn't you, and, like, we're like, it was you. It was
Right.
you. It's not a
Right.
fucking question anymore, Teresa. You did it. Stop blaming everybody else. It wasn't Margaret. It's not Margaret's fault. Unfortunately for you, not everything's Margaret's fault.
Yep.
Just the
Yep.
first time she ever said Louis' name, I goddamn it wish she would have shut the fuck up. Like, Marge, please shut the fuck up. Please. Stop. She's
Yeah.
asked you once. She's asked you twice. She's asked you 3 times. You're going to make this whole state burn to the ground if you don't stop. And she's still going to get March for this. How many years later?
I don't know. I'm so confused with her. I
Sorry.
mean, she like says her time with Louis just runs together. I can't remember how long.
It's like,
Like
I
it's like,
can't believe it's been like 3 or 4 years now.
yeah, it
Listen, he
has.
was engaged in 2020, January of 2022. We're about to get married. Meets her within a year, or maybe it was 2021. I mean, it was 2020. Within a year, he's married to somebody else. Like, he's in 3 relationships after that wedding in 6 months, and then marries Teresa. It's like,
Yeah.
nothing lasts with this guy. It's not sustainable. He's never
Right.
had a sustainable lifestyle.
I
He
agree with you.
reinvents himself like she does. Unfortunately, she has to reinvent herself all the time now. It once was enough out of prison, you know?
Right.
They're
And that's
literally
what.
like, they're Mexican in Miami one week, and I mean, like,
Mhm.
that was like blackface to me.
We were just talking, I think I was doing a video with, I don't remember what it was, but we were just talking about how Teresa was when she got home from prison, and like how
Mhm.
I was like that was like a good, like that was when I enjoyed her because she was so
Yeah.
humble, and she
Yes.
was like so full
I
of like
cried when she went
humility.
home. Can
Yeah,
you
and
believe it? I cried.
right, exactly. And she was home with, just the whole thing. Like it was sad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like at the same time, powerful, and like she was setting a good example, and she was living, I think, a little bit more like morally.
Namaste.
Yeah, or just had more morals, like more, like she had more things that she stood by. Because like in prison, you know what it's like, you know how it is. There's like
Yeah.
unwritten rules and regulations, and like you
Yes.
gotta stand for certain stuff or not,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean. And I feel
Yeah.
like she came home and she was like a good human, and she
Yeah.
had a heart, and she was
I know.
understanding. There are things she doesn't understand in this world, and that's okay. But like she got with Louis, it's
Ugh.
over.
Yeah, and I was upset when she got rid of her cousins, but I thought, she had her reasons. You know,
Right.
sometimes
Right.
in jail, like, you expect certain things from people, and maybe you
Mhm.
don't get them. You know what I mean? Or maybe
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Girl, I
But,
thought the
like,
same thing. I felt bad too, but then I'm like, if you didn't do
mhm,
anything to reach out to her when she's in prison, when you're in prison, and that you know what I mean, like, and you
mhm.
like you
Hey,
remember
Jules.
that, and that's hard to
Yeah,
process.
I didn't know we had the chat. I forgot to look at the chat. Hey, I didn't know everybody was here. Mamir's here. Oh my god,
Yeah,
everybody's so happy here.
happy.
Hey
I
guys,
love
Jackie and
it.
Mir. I didn't know you guys were here. Hey, Jules.
I need to make her, I mean, I don't know if she wants to. I'm not trying to steal your moderator by any
You can
means,
steal her.
but
You can
I'm
steal her.
like, I can make her a moderator. That would be
Yeah, go
great. If
ahead.
she wants to hop
Yeah,
on, she can moderate over here sometimes. I will
awesome.
never take her away from you, though. I promise.
No, 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 we can share, we're sharing.
Even though
Sharing
I
is
love her.
caring. Sharing is caring. You can bother, yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe I
love
just gave you
her.
life for the day. She talks about it all the time. She loves you.
Oh, I'm
Mhm.
always like telling Krista that I'm gonna put her in my pocket because she's so sweet,
I
and
know.
I feel like she's like one of those, like someone you need to talk to first thing in the morning that like talks real sweet to you and
Yes.
tells you you're beautiful.
Yes. Yes. Yes, she does all the time. And
Yeah.
Kathy too. Kathy too, like, the
Oh.
I'm telling you, like, our community, like, you guys are actually my friends. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like somebody was saying the other day, like, his one of our other true crime guys, his grandmom's passing away, and he's like,
Oh.
like you guys are the people that reached out to me. You're the people like guys are like, he's like, I really enjoy our community. Like it's really nice to have people that like even though we don't live
Mhm.
very close to each other, like we're there for each other. It's a nice.
Yeah. I said that like I feel like the community on YouTube is much different from the housewives community like on TikTok and stuff. And like
Mhm.
I miss it so much. And I was saying the same thing. Like I actually met people that followed my YouTube channel. Like when I went to David and Kim's show in New York a couple of years ago, my
Yeah,
friend Monica that used to listen because she would like have like
I
gotten laid
remember.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah, and she met me there. And like, you know what like I've actually met people that I've talked to and that have followed me from YouTube. And that camaraderie isn't on other platforms in the housewives community. And I don't
hmm
know if it's because it's a different age demographic. Like on TikTok, it's like younger creators, younger followers for housewives, or if it's just TikTok
I think.
and YouTube as a whole are different. But like like the community on YouTube for housewives is so beautiful, like awesome. I
Yeah.
miss it so
Yes.
much.
Yes, yes, yes. I remember at first I was like, I'm not going on YouTube. That's for losers. I want a podcast.
Oh,
My friend's like, you are nobody's going to f with you. You are the angry blogger, and
oh,
they need to see you to know that you're not really this angry. You're just Jersey. And I'm like, no, that's how people wash their car. They're not. I was like, I'm a loser, and like, dude, it's the
oh,
best thing I've ever done. Like, I would never do it any differently. Like,
no.
I love being live. I mean, I like
Mhm.
uploading podcasts on the podcast platforms, but the fact that like the people that you get to engage with, and I think that helps build your community. People like to engage
Absolutely.
with you, like they want, and to be a part of
Mhm.
stuff with you. And like I realized that from Adam, like he built
Mhm.
his whole community, literally be doing like just going live all the time and building like platform. It was just I don't know, it's an amazing community here, and I love the fact that like you know, people
Mhm.
are loyal here too,
Yeah.
especially in their Broadway community,
They
definitely.
are. My friend Terry still comments, like, it's been following me since day one. And, like,
Um,
every time I post a video, always like, love you, miss you, wish you would come back to YouTube. So that's why I've been telling him. I put up an episode a couple nights ago, and I was like, I'm putting my focus back on YouTube. I'm back. I promised. Like, I
yeah,
missed you guys. I'm not happy on TikTok at all. So
I
I'm
don't
coming
even
home.
I forget how to use TikTok too. Like I put the live up, I don't know how to do all that like I don't know what it's called, gifts or something. Like
I don't know either. Like, I think you buy coins that aren't actually worth like, I don't know, maybe they're worth like a fraction of a cent. I don't know. And then you take those coins
mm-mm.
and you send them. I don't know. I don't either. These people get on there and like battle and make all this. I don't
I
really
don't
truly
know what that means.
understand the.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've thought about doing it because I'm like, hot damn. I mean, they make money at it. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. Should I start going live at night and battle? I don't
I
know.
I
Like,
mean like
I don't know what
I
to
think we're
do.
too old. Are we too old for TikTok or no?
No, because there's like lots of people our age. In fact, those are like the most dramatic people are like the women in their 40s. Like,
Hmm.
girl, Ashley Trevino, if you
Oh,
were not on the side of Ashley Trevino on TikTok, you are missing out a
I
little
don't
bit.
know. Yeah, I don't know her. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Ashley Trevino. Oh,
Is she
she was
cool?
like, no, she's like our age, and
Oh,
she got
okay.
famous because she like somehow, I don't know what she did, but she gained like all these follow. She like gained the most amount of followers in the shortest amount of time like ever on TikTok, and
Hmm.
she was like making all this money, and she was into men in prison. That's how she had originally was like
Oh,
vlogging.
that girl.
Yes,
Oh
remember?
my God. Yes.
And
Yes.
then she got
Oh,
with this kid, his name was
yeah.
Santos, and he was like
Yes.
friends with her daughters, right?
Yes.
And then he ends up with Bree, who's this other content creator and OnlyFans girl. It's just like craziness, and everyone's like following this and making videos, and it was
Yeah.
a very crazy time on TikTok. But no, these women are our age and they are dramatic ATF. They
Oh,
are coming for each other. They're best friends one day, they hate each other the next day.
really?
Oh
Oh
my gosh,
my
showing
God.
up at people's houses. I mean, like they
What?
are,
I
oh
will
yeah.
kill you.
Oh,
It's
crazy shit. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
over.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. I don't.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
that. I will gladly stay over here. You
Yep. There
know?
was one creator, I cannot remember her name, and I know you know who it was. And her and Ashley were like they were doing battles together because they were like making a lot of money. And
Oh
she,
wow.
I cannot remember her name. She's from New York City and she has like an accent. And she's always clicking her nails. I cannot remember.
Oh, I can't
But
think of her name.
they were fighting. They were good one day. She was, Ashley's manager, and then the next they're not good, and she's, going off about what a terrible, mother or whatever about Ashley.
Yeah.
And then Ashley got in trouble on TikTok because she was like doing explicit things, like she was like letting her shirt, things like pop open
Wow.
on TikTok lives. And she also
Wow.
had like a rose. I guess it's like a woman's toy, and
Ah,
she was using it during
ah,
her lives.
ah.
Yes,
What
yes.
the
And she had a lot of like people were trying to figure out who was gifting her. This was a sketchy, sketchy, sketchy part, right? They were trying to figure out who her biggest gifters were because they couldn't figure out like how is she making so much money on gifts?
Yeah.
And they were like finding that there was a lot of accounts that were like little ones, like
Mm,
kids almost, and
mm,
it led them to like a stream where it was like a guy who like claimed to be like religious, but then like the people in the chat were again like little ones. And
mm.
so they were trying to like figure out like if she was somehow like, because I guess when you buy coins off TikTok, you don't have to, it's like you can do it with a credit card and it doesn't have to be like, it could be anyone's credit card really, And then you can, I
Hmm.
guess, take those coins and then I don't know if you can buy like something else or trade it in or flop it or whatever and get your cash back. I don't know, something along those lines. And they were trying to figure out if that's what she was doing. And then they ran across her biggest gifter who happened to be sick with cancer, and they
Oh,
said that she had a GoFundMe for herself because she was sick,
mm,
and she something about her insurance and something about like not being able to take care of a procedure. I'm pretty sure I'm telling this correctly. Everything is alleged, of course, but
yeah.
and come to find out, the lady is running like a help me type of GoFundMe for herself because she does have cancer and she is getting treatment,
Oh,
but at the same time she's taking that money and she's gifting Ashley Trevino. Do you know what I'm
oh,
saying? Yeah, she
yeah.
was Ashley's biggest gifter. So they're like, how
Huh.
are you her biggest gifter, but you're over here with a
Yeah.
GoFundMe? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. Because
That's
she was
weird.
giving her a lot of money, like a lot of money.
That's a lot of. I heard. Actually, I know exactly. I think I heard. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, like
And
a lot of money. These people give
yeah,
them so much money.
I'm
And
like,
then
what
they
is going
fight
on?
over the gifters. Like
That's
basically, oh, their
crazy.
homegirl stole Ashley's biggest
Yeah.
gifter, and that's what caused them to fucking fall out.
Oh my god. Are they like in love
Because
with
it's
her?
that serious. Because that's like their money. If you have somebody's dropping you a grand on you a month or
Yeah. Oh
something,
my
I'm
god.
talking, yeah,
Really? What is
I'm
going
talking,
wrong?
yes, I'm talking. The girl was driving a BMW. She was gonna buy a house. She was going to LA and getting her makeup done and paying for
Oh
security and
Jesus.
shopping on Rodeo. Like, no joke. Girl was living high on the hog. She had it going. She also had her subscribers. She had like a subscriber thing, and I think she was getting like 13K off that a month
Why?
just off that. Yeah,
Sweetheart.
bro. She was
God.
killing it. She didn't save no
You
money. She
suck.
got nothing to show for it now. Her account done been banned.
Mm,
Um, yeah. She just blew it all.
oh man.
Blew it all. Crazy. It's
Like
just
I
crazy to
yeah,
me.
and like that's the thing, like with blowing your money, like that's like the thing with like Kim and Corey. Like you had these little kids, right? Why didn't you save money for your future? Like you were in reality TV, it wasn't gonna last forever. Like you can't just depend on this like and think it's gonna last forever because it's not. You just
Mhm.
have to pretend that it's not going to. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So like blowing it, see,
Mhm.
like if I was making that much money, I mean, I would be. I'm this man. Like I would save it. I would save it. I can't even fucking save money now. But like I don't know. I just feel like if you're that lucky that you're making money like that, people just like you invest it and just hope that like.
Yeah, I mean, don't be stupid. Put some money back if
Yeah,
you want to play and
exactly.
have. I mean, that's all fine. But she was like buying designer purses and like just
Mm,
wasteful. You know what I'm saying? Like, go buy a knockoff, girl. Like for real, for real. Come on.
exactly.
Like, I would never go waste my money. Like, I would never. That's so crazy to me. That's
Mm,
just crazy to me. Yeah, save your money. Put your money back. You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes,
And then play with what you have. You know, always put money back first. Like
yeah,
that's just crazy to me. I can't and she has that mentality like she doesn't raise her daughters, her parents raise her daughter. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
and she's marrying people from prison. She's on the phone with people from prison. She's being obnoxious. One time, one of the victim's daughters, so Ashley had her prison mate who had unalived somebody. I think his name was like Mohammed, and she was very racially insensitive to this young
Mm,
girl who it was actually her father that had been unalived.
mm,
And yeah, and she called in to Ashley's live one day, and
mm,
it was like basically, you know, your boyfriend unalived my
mm,
dad.
mm.
And she had no sympathy for her. None.
That's
Not
fucking.
one. Nothing. I was like, what is
Mm,
happening?
mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, didn't we want to talk about what we're going to do? The document that you sent me.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about
Let's
that.
talk about that. I'm trying to bring it up right now.
Okay.
So, does everybody know that what they did with the car, the
No, I
Mercedes?
haven't talked about it in so long. It's been forever. I like
Mm,
really
okay.
have not talked about it. I think I recapped it slightly on my Patreon a little bit about the car, but not a whole lot.
Okay, I'm pulling the document up right now. I just sent
Okay,
it
guys,
to
she's pulling a document. You guys can take a look at it when she pulls it up. This is a document. About a year ago, I received a anonymous file. It was like a birthday present. I said this at the beginning of the live, but in case you weren't here, just to recap, a 300-page document, professional. Okay,
you.
it was not somebody just sitting behind a computer. It was professional work. It was chef's kiss. It was perfect. It was
Mhm,
perfection. 300 pages on Louis Relis sent to
mhm.
me and the account was gone like the next day. I don't know who else got it. There were rumors that there were other creators that may or may not have gotten this package, this Christmas gift. I don't know of any personally, but like Krista had said, she thought she heard that
Dana
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 had some
definitely
of it.
had some knowledge of it and knew some things that were in it, but she said, "When I see it, I will, where is this? I just sent it to myself. When I see it, I will or I'll verify everything," but she said it was, a 300-page document that they sent to the FBI.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, they sent it to the FBI. Yes.
Oh,
So all that information in there literally with the I don't know if they kept the copy for themselves or kind of like looking into him because it's a bunch of stuff that's just kind of like, alleged, but like kind of true, but you can't really, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't know if like I don't know. I should really ask her because she also said that the originator was Teresa's assistant. That's the person
Huh.
who was looking into him because she was worried about Teresa. Carrie Ann, I think her name is, or
Uh-huh. Yeah.
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 I just so you texted it to me, right? So I tried to
Yeah, I texted it to
myself,
you.
but I can't
So
pull it.
in the document, basically, it's kind of covers Louis' life, basically. I mean, from like maybe like 18, 19 years old and
Mm,
on. And there was this brief part in there about when Teresa's car got stolen. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Teresa, I think it was a
Mercedes.
BMW, Mercedes. Okay. Um, and I think she went online and said her car was stolen, yada
Mhm.
yada yada. I don't know if
Behind
they
the gates, car stolen, right?
yeah, right? And
Mhm.
like, I don't know, a couple months later, Jennifer's Ferrari got stolen, but she had actually had footage of them coming in the garage, so who knows? But,
Fucking footage. Jesus.
uh,
Well, how
and
convenient, you know?
exactly,
Both your cars got
exactly.
stolen? Really? That
Mm-hmm.
never you know how many cars got stolen? I guarantee we look up how many cars got stolen that year. Probably 2. Just there 2. Just 2. Just those 2. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what are we doing here? Like, are you like that's how greedy you are. And the thing
Ugh,
is, if you and this guy's, he didn't pay off Mercedes. They got the money from
yes.
the insurance people, and he never paid them.
That's in the document. If you read
Yes.
it, it says that. I think it was like $100,000 payout he got off
Yeah.
the car, and she thought that he
Mhm.
was gonna pay it,
Mhm.
and he
And he
didn't.
didn't. It's like, Teresa, what are we fucking doing? You bring this
Yeah.
rando dude to dinner one night, this cute guy you meet, Louis, meet him down the stairs, cute, bring him to dinner. Why not? Sure. It's just not Jersey or anything. We're not just like crazy. We don't like worry about it. We're very like, people are shady until they're not. And
Yeah.
you bring this dude to dinner and look what happens. Like, look what you did. You know,
Mhm.
it's like, we get cease and desist, we're getting doxxed, and then years later, he's still trying to like take us down. It's like crazy. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
It
Like, I
is.
don't
It's
understand
wild.
people. Like I get like so tongue tied when I start talking about it because I don't understand this motherfucker. Like, you could have done better, Louis. Like, you could have played the game. Like, why are you so stupid? You're so smart that you're dumb. Like,
Yeah.
I can't get myself to pull it up for some reason. Like, he's so smart that he's stupid because he thought that he was cool enough to take on Bravo, and like, to go on and meet somebody, right? And you want to be a part of her family. You throw up 250 grand because you want to be the guy that steps up for Teresa, and you want to pay for these pizza ovens that her brother, who you just met, came up with the idea. And, oh,
Right.
let me get my sister involved. She don't have to give me Teresa. You don't got me Trey, no money involved. 50-50. I'll put the money up. You and me. No, no, pizza ovens,
Mhm.
whatever we're gonna do. This asshole turns around and goes behind his back and decides we're gonna make it skinny girl pizza. And we're gonna take the deal. And I put the money up. Well, you spoke up first, fuckhead. That's the problem. So stop
Right.
saying, Joe, you didn't give me any money. You didn't give us any money. He didn't give it to, he didn't have a chance to, dickhead, because you spoke up first. So so you thought that you and Teresa screaming at him going, like, that, what do you mean? You didn't give us any money. You didn't give us any money. Oh my God. Like, the
Mhm.
fuckery of it. I'm sorry. Like, literally, like, I don't understand. I don't get why, like, that she thought that people were going to actually be like, I don't even know how they sold it to you guys, because I know you guys were on the completely other side. You actually believed her. Like, you thought
Mhm.
they did something wrong.
Mhm.
And I remember saying to
Yeah.
you, no, like, please explain this to me. What do you mean? 50 grand? Like, what do you, Joe owes them? Lens, explain this to me. I'm like, this can't be real. Joe wouldn't take that much money. You know what I mean? And then
Right.
I was like, Dana, what's happening? What is happening?
I
And she's like, oh
know.
my God, you can't say anything. I'm like, oh, great.
Well, this is how dirty, listen, this is how
Yeah.
dirty Teresa is, right?
Yeah.
So, so there were 5 accounts that are responsible for exposing Teresa, right? It was
Hmm.
me, Gabriella, it was another account that was like reality, I think it was, I can't remember, something reality T
See?
something,
Yeah, yeah.
TreyFab 2022 and
Where
Bambi.
where's Trey Fab? Are you Trey Fab or no? You're not Trey
No,
Fab.
I'm not Trey Fab. Trey Fab is a real person. She's a real live actual person. She is not Gabriella. She is not me. The camp was always trying to say that
I
always.
thought you were. Okay, okay.
No, I know everyone thought
You
that, but I'm
okay, you 'cause
not.
you're really good at you're really good at keeping things, like, secrets. Like, I know there's things you're not telling me that and I'm like,
No, I swear to God, she's a real I mean, she's
I
a
know.
real person.
It's
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm just like everyone like always thinks that about her because she's been very clever since she came online. Because I think she came online about the time I was getting doxxed, and so I think that
yeah.
that made her cautious. But she's a savage. I mean, I take it as a compliment that people because Trey
Yeah.
Fab is literally like a savage. People will be like,
Yes. Big
"Don't get her
time.
mad at me. I don't want Trey Fab mad at me." Shit,
Right.
like,
I was like, "Welcome
um.
to the dark side."
Right. So I have lots of love for all of them, but one of them happened to get the information. So what happened was Louis and Teresa are in Belize, right? They're
Mhm.
vacationing, and one of the accounts, I don't want to like tell their story per se, but just from my
Yeah.
perspective, this is what happened. And they had found out that Margaret had purchased this oven because at the time nobody knew about the pizza oven deal, remember?
Right.
Because Teresa didn't want them to tell
Don't
anybody.
tell anybody because 'cause they'll make Louis look like
Mm-hmm.
an asshole.
Right. So the blogger, the girl from our group, she is like, "Oh my gosh." She hears this from another creator, right? A creator that is tight with Margaret.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, Margaret's got this pizza oven
Yeah,
that she's
right?
about
Is
to
it
take to
Tia?
the reunion. She's about to embarrass Teresa so bad. I have
Yeah.
to let her know. Messages Teresa. Teresa calls her
Mhm.
from Belize, okay? Normal average gal, just like me and you, okay?
Mhm.
Imagine, and a huge
Yeah.
fan of New Jersey. Teresa calls her. So nice to her on the phone, tell me everything.
Mm,
I won't tell anyone. And the girl's like, listen, I just don't want it out there because, somebody trusted me with this information and she's a big creator. And I just wanted to warn you, this is what they're planning. And and Teresa, oh, I won't tell anyone. Don't worry. Da, 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 da. Why
mm,
don't you come to my housewarming party? Like inviting the girl to her house, the
mm,
works,
mm,
Krista, right?
Oh,
No sooner does this girl hang up with Teresa,
yeah.
and a few minutes later, who do you think pops up in her DMs? Roxanne.
Roxanne. I was gonna
Are
say,
you gonna
yeah.
put this story out, or am I gonna put it out? Because what did Teresa do?
She ran
Hung
right
up
to
with that blogger and turned around and called Roxanne and told Roxanne everything because she wanted Roxanne to post it and expose Margaret
This is the thing. Expose Margaret for what?
for
Buying
trying to expose her.
exactly for getting the pizza ovens. Like, are you like that's the Delulus? This is the thing I don't understand with Teresa. And the things that you're doing are illogical. They're not sensible. Like you're bringing you're lying to people that are just I don't it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Like she can't be that stupid to think that all this was going to work. It didn't work. It felt this all blew up in her face. What 3 years later? Like
I
after
mean, I
started
think
getting
they
more
were they were
negative.
they were married. Well, yeah, I think they were married. Like I said, she invited her to her housewarming party, so that's the
Yeah.
timeline. So I
And then
don't know.
so she was okay. So
Hello? Oh, Krista, did we lose you? Oh, let's give her a second. She probably didn't mean to. She probably accidentally like cut herself out or something. Oh, Krista. We'll give her a second to come in. I'll finish what I was saying was basically so Teresa calls the blogger, talks to her on the phone, and just like anybody else would be, when you're a big fan of like a franchise and you have a favorite housewife and they call you on the phone, you're gonna be like, you're gonna be probably like excited. Like that would be exciting, like you would feel like good that you're trying to help, the housewife that you're rooting for, what have you, right? But my point is that Teresa allegedly, of course, she just led the blogger on and just basically was, oh yeah, I won't tell anybody. Don't worry, I won't say a word. Thank you for warning me. Thank you so much. Come to my housewarming party. Yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? So like and then turned around, got off the phone with her, and called her, the kissing cousins, Roxanne over there, because she wanted her to put it out because it was going to be big press. It was going to make the headlines. It was going to be a big deal, right? And so Teresa also probably knowing now that even though she had asked Joe not to say anything about the pizza ovens and it had stayed quiet thus far, that if Margaret had bought a pizza oven that she was going to bring to the reunion, it was obviously going to be brought out anyways. So she kind of starts to leak it herself to the press so that way it takes away the ammunition from the other team at the reunion. Do you know what I'm saying? So she knows Margaret's plan now, so she takes what Margaret's going to use and she leaks that to her people, her bloggers, her podcasters, whomever, and that way it exposes the whole situation and there's no surprise or like I don't even know, like ta type of moment. And that is, her thing. That's, her strategy, I guess, if you will. That was very early on in the game, obviously, because like I said, she invited the girl to her housewarming party. So that gives you a timeline of when they were talking, about everything. And so it's just I don't know. It's sad because that creator is like the nicest girl in the entire world. Like she is probably one of the nicest people that I know in like out of everyone that I know. She is so sweet and kind. And she really just genuinely wanted to help Teresa. Like she was part of the Housewives community. She was a blogger. She was posting, but she was Team Teresa, and she just wanted to help the lady, and she did what she could. And then Teresa just turns around and, you know, decides that she's going to, um, you know, not not go that way. I know, Krista, what happened, baby? Are you coming back? Are you gonna try to come back in? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to see what Chris is doing here. She messaged. Where did I go? I don't know where you went, baby. Where are you? Ah, let's see. Where are you? Can you rejoin? Um, and this situation, like I said, just starts to fuel her husband, Louis, because they're already on the outs with Margaret somewhat over Vanessa. And so this happens, which then of course makes them really upset and makes Teresa very, very upset. Um, I think like the next time we see Louis and Teresa, I don't know if it was at Joe and Melissa's house in that scene or not. She's back. Hold on, let's see here. Sorry guys. Let me just get her back up here. I got to make what's her name the moderator so you're back where? Are you backstage? Oh, Krista, let me see. I don't see you, baby. It's not giving me oh yeah, I see you. I see you. Hold on. Let me add you.
Hey, I was talking.
Hey.
I don't know how long I was talking to myself for.
Oh, poor sissy. I was like, wait, she's gone. She probably just did it on accident. Hold on. We'll just hold
Yes,
on and
I
wait
was
for
like,
her.
I made a friggin' thumbnail for this, and I accidentally
Oh,
asked myself access out of it, axed out of it. But I probably needed a break anyway, a breather, because I was going on and on about
I
her. I
know.
needed
You've been
to take
doing
a breath.
amazing.
But I was trying to pull that thing up. I can't for some reason. I
You
was
having a
trying to
hard
get it.
time? Would it be
Yeah,
easier if I email them to you instead of text them to you?
yes, definitely email them to me.
Oh, okay. Then that's what I'll do. I'll just email you a bunch of them for
I think,
our
yeah,
next session because we can really get into it if you want. We'll pull them up like exhibits and we'll do like
yes,
a whole spread
Exhibit
on them.
A.
I know you know me. I love evidence, proof, timeline,
Definitely.
screenshots,
Yes, all of it.
all of
I'm
it.
pretty
I
sure
want it
I swear
all.
I screenshotted it. Hold on, I think I can get up right. Let me wait, hold on. Screenshot it. Where my screenshot? No, see when I take a screenshot with my laptop, where does it go? Oh wait, never mind.
I think you have a photo album on your
Oh
laptop
yeah,
somewhere,
you're right.
to be honest. And did you guys know also, I think that you
Yes.
guys know this, but you
Yeah,
know the case against Vanessa, like, he dropped
there it
it. I don't
is.
think he has the money to keep it up in court right now.
You can pull it up. I put it down there. It's the Mercedes
Did
thing.
you hear me that he's dropped the
Oh
case
yeah, yeah.
against Vanessa?
Well, he should. Yeah,
I should have
dude,
a long time ago. Yes, of course,
you're
but I think
obsessed
that's
with
a sign
her.
that he's low on funds.
Yeah, and the fact that he literally is obsessed with Vanessa, and I don't know how anybody in the world doesn't see that, especially his wife. You got married to Teresa, and then you find out 3 months later you're sending fake patients, like stalking your ex to see if she talks about you. You're crazy. You're in love with
Mm,
her, and it would be weird for you not to be. Think about
mm,
it. You didn't break up with her that long ago. Before it was only 6 months before you met Teresa, and like how is it that you? And I'm telling you, in my opinion only, he got her so toxically too. I think she eggs him on a lot, and I think that just because she knows how to get back at him because he's a textbook narcissist, so she
mm-hmm,
knows what to do. So she does it, Vanessa. But he also is like doing everything he can to punish her and like be obsessed with her and all that.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
that includes marrying somebody that you is on TV, so you can throw right back in this in that lady's face, in Vanessa's face, in my
mm,
opinion.
mm. Well,
Because again,
allegedly his funds are running though. He doesn't have the money to keep it going up in court, and so that's what
um,
has
you know,
transpired, which doesn't
well, you
surprise
shouldn't
me.
have fucking said, "I'll retire you. I'm gonna retire you. Come on, babe, let's go to our $6 million mansion. Let's go. I'll retire her. I'll retire her." Well, what happened? 10 days later, he became her manager, and she's done worked all the. She can't. There's no other reality shows for her to be on. Yeah, made her work this whole time. You red face lobster
Right,
looking weirdo. Like, what's happening now though? Like now, what are you gonna do? The grift's up,
right.
dude. It's
I
time to cut
know.
bait and go to Miami. Might be a narcissist. Oh, he's textbook narcissist. He's the
Mm,
worst kind. He's a gaslighting narcissist.
mm,
Fraud. And a
mm,
wannabe. A psycho. He's not the psycho, like you have to worry about him, but he's not the psycho that you have to worry about planning your murder and stuff like that. He's the snapped kind that gets
mm,
caught. So don't
mm,
worry. If he does anything, he'll get caught because he's that stupid.
mm.
No nose pajamas, blue deedle. Like he tells on himself all the time. He's just that guy. He's a bad guy. I'm telling you. He's just a bad
He,
person.
yeah, he's not a good person, that's for sure.
Right, dude has like cease and desist in his back pocket. Send them out to everybody. Like, dude,
Yeah.
we don't listen to them anymore. It's like a written warning, or like it's like a verbal warning, in my opinion. Send them out.
Mhm.
Have fun with that. Send us like 10 of them. I don't care.
Uh-uh. They were literally putting them in the mail for you guys?
No, I'm telling you. I think no. I think he's gonna start sending them to me and you. He threatened it twice. I mean, he's gonna start sending them. I swear. But
Oh
like,
god.
we can call him Lobster. We don't even have to say his name.
Yeah.
Look at this.
We'll have to
Look at
stop
that
saying his
face.
name.
That's not even. That's only three. I have a whole. The thumbnail is literally all of those faces for this one. And here's the thing I put at the bottom if you want to pull it up, the thing that you sent me.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I took a screenshot of it. I feel like shit, I can take a screenshot and share it that way.
Thank you.
I didn't read it yet, but I'll read it. This is what page one of the Mercedes thing, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
It's at the end, very bottom. It's under that paragraph.
Okay. Is it letting you pull it up?
No, it's not on my screen. I can't pull it up.
Oh. Oh, you
I
can't?
can't. No, you have to. Because I don't think I have that
I have it
ability.
down here, but it won't let me. I have it in
Oh,
here, but
maybe it won't let you because it's not your live. Is that why? Because I'm hosting it?
yeah. So you don't
Oh,
see it anywhere, do
shit.
you? You might be able to see it.
I thought they. I didn't think about that.
No, it's like just like say somebody called in. Just it's like one of like if somebody's backstage. I think you
It doesn't show me anybody back. Oh, maybe it does. You're right.
there you go.
You're so smart. Okay, y'all.
How many times have
Here.
I tried also to teach you the Canva thing? I'm like,
Oh, I need your help on Canva. I need your help. I can need to make my portfolio a website instead of a portfolio, and I can't
girl,
figure it out. It's driving me crazy.
I love you so much.
Okay, guys, this is one of the pages from the 300-page document that I anonymously received on, we'll refer to him as Lobster from now
Lobster.
on so that we don't have to worry about the legalities, hopefully, allegedly, allegedly,
Mhm.
allegedly. If you notice at the very bottom, you're going to see a paragraph that is, I don't know if I can zoom in on it.
I think you can make it a little bit bigger. I can read it if not.
Yeah, I don't know if I can make it bigger. I
Are
can
you?
probably try to read it
If you're on your
from.
phone, just don't worry about it. I think I can do it.
Okay, can you
Got
read
my
it? Can you
glasses.
maybe pull it up on your phone and read it from there instead
Oh,
of
good
the thing?
idea.
Yeah, because it's at the just that very bottom, that paragraph
Okay.
right there. That's like gives the juicy
Okay.
part.
Note: consultant received information that Ruelas took 4 million from Joseph Martucci to buy this. Whom Marinucci was going through a divorce and wanted to hide the money. See Exhibit A.
Mhm.
Consultant also learned that Judice's new vehicle was stolen from the driveway above home, and the above home. Oh my God, they have pictures. Montville PD is investigating. The home is in a gated, has a gate and a long driveway. Information received suggests that Ruelas was behind the theft and subsequent insurance claim. Ruelas reportedly took 100 grand from Judice to pay off the vehicle, but kept the money. TMZ reported this information regarding the theft. Consultant filed a freedom of information with Montville PD. I was thinking about doing that, but wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that
literally
kind of gives you guys a little bit of feel for what this document is. Like I said, very professionally
300
put
pages.
together. Chef's kiss. Professional, professional,
300
professional.
pages.
Very much like a private investigator, deep dived into him basically.
Yeah.
And there's a
Oh,
lot of these little nuggets stuck in these
I'm
documents, and so
so
that's why it's a
excited.
lot to go through because one minute they're listing like the 25 businesses that he's had, and the next minute they're talking about the cars. So,
Seriously, we are getting.
um,
Oh my God, I can't wait now. I'm getting excited for this.
yes, yes, yeah, I'll send them to you because like it's always good to have like another eye on that stuff too because it's hard to like to read and
Yeah,
like what I don't see you might see or vice versa.
like
Um, and it's a good read, of course.
yes.
It's 300 pages, so there's a lot
Um,
there, a lot with his ties to Florida, a lot with
yeah.
there's some stuff on like the area that he's at in Florida, which is a big Scientology area,
Oh,
which is a
sex
little
cult.
alarming because I have heard things about him allegedly like being
Sex
into
cult stuff.
Scientology. Yeah, well, I mean, I think he is kind of into like, he
Sex
had that X club or whatever
yeah.
allegedly that Kim D said, that
It's
he,
mhm,
you know,
mhm,
orchestrated with like over 150 people and um, you know, him
mm,
and his brother allegedly,
mm. Like, I can't.
uh, get down
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
girl. They make it a throuple, a
yeah,
menage a trois, if you will.
yeah.
But with your brother, I just don't know. I don't like that. It's a little weird to
There's,
me. It's
like,
a
spaces.
little,
They go to those places where they have, like, holy glory holes and stuff.
oh, ew, are you serious?
Yes, 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 yeah.
Oh gosh.
And Teresa
Couldn't it
went.
be like another guy on the other side though? Like you
It
don't
could
really
be. It
know.
could be. You don't think they're digging. I mean, who the hell's dick? I mean, I'm sorry. Like, no, sir. Sorry. You're not Teresa. That's what I would have to say no to that one. Like, I'm a
No,
freaking
this
off. I am not,
2025, the shit that is going around that people catch and have hell to the no. I would never.
especially
No,
with
no,
his
no.
penis. I mean, it's red as can be. I'd be afraid that something's wrong with it. It's sick or something. Like, the man looks
Oh,
sickly. His dick probably looks sickly too.
I
Imagine.
think that he was literally like doing so many different
Yeah.
substances that that's why he looked like that because his body didn't know whether to
He's
be up or down or manic or like,
he's got high
where
blood
are we
pressure
going?
too. High blood pressure and alcohol. Because my dad, believe it or not, I'll just show you a picture. You guys will laugh. My dad's as red as him. I never seen a thing in my
Mm,
life where, and it's funny because they're the same. Like we're in the same town. They look
right.
same. They're the same nationality. My dad has high blood pressure and he's an alcoholic too, and he gets as red as Louis. And he's.
Yeah.
I have to show you a picture. I have to find it. But yeah, I never seen anybody get as red as this guy except for my dad. Actually,
Cra-
my dad doesn't get this bad, but like, I look at this. This is not even me playing with the colors in my picture. Like, that's really how red his face got, guys. I mean, come on. Who the faces that he's made, how can you take him seriously?
Oh,
I
I
can't with the
know.
duck lips. God,
I
I wish I
know.
could show you guys my face right now. I used to make his duck lips really good. Like, I'm really good at doing his duck lips. Oh god, he dances around and like Rue La La parking lot, like in
Ugh.
no-no's pajamas and a man bun, screaming, I'm winning, she's winning, doing like the book of wolf. Like the dude is out of his mind making TikToks.
Mhm.
I made half a billion Sunday, but I don't care. I love my family. Blah blah blah. And Rue La
Mhm.
La, I own it, and blah blah blah. And I'm wearing no-no's pajamas and makes everybody feel safe. And like me and Kim are like, we're not safe. Don't we get a vote here? We don't feel
Right.
safe with you wearing no-no's pajamas, sir. Please take them off. Please take off no-no's pajamas. Like for real, dude. Who in the F says that? Who says
Mm,
things like that? I
I
don't know where to
know.
put that. I never known where to put that. Like,
Mm,
I've never known what to do with that. I
I
know it's
know.
true. It's gotta be. Why would you say it? Like, Joe said he blacked out. I'm like, what was his real reaction? Because he was, like, stone-faced, and I think
Mhm.
I said he doesn't even remember 'cause he just was like, he couldn't believe what he's like, he couldn't believe what he was hearing. And
Yeah.
it's like it was like either he hits him or he says nothing. Like, there's nothing else to do but just either, like, act like it's like, "Holy shit, that is so effed up. I can't even make it. I can't react right now because cameras are right there."
Mhm.
I just think that's the weirdest thing, and then deny it. "Oh, I did that's not what I meant." What do you mean? Don't tell they weren't new because then it wouldn't be no-no's pajamas. Nobody would feel safe in you in a random pair of pajamas. How will we know they're no-nos if no-no didn't wear them? So, yeah,
Right.
there, that right there, and your dirty balls are in there, and no-no's dirty balls are in there, and then Teresa, like, think about that. Like, ooh, your mouth goes down there, Teresa. I'm gonna throw up right now.
Oh, you're so
Like,
funny.
like, seriously, take them off, please. Take off. Poor Nono's pajamas. We need justice for Nono's pajamas. I swear, Nono probably wore them
Uh,
every night. It's probably his favorite pair too. And this fucker
uh,
wears it. He
it's
wants
so
to be
weird.
like. That's the thing. This is what I'm saying. He couldn't just go into this relationship and make it work. You know what I mean? And not
Mhm.
f everything up and everybody in her life. You effed over all the important people, all the people we like, all the people that make you popular and money. You screwed them all over because you thought you were better. But I don't know
Mhm.
how you thought you were better, Lou. I don't know where that came from. Who fucking lied to you? Don't worry, I'll get over. It'll take all the f bombs out like with once fell swoop. Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love
because
that.
I don't want you to have to go through an edit because I know we're not supposed to be cursing, but
Right.
well, like it's so hard not to with this dude and
I
her.
know.
It makes me
I
mad.
know.
Like, don't be so like you're dumb. You didn't play the game the right way for what you were trying to accomplish.
I
You
know.
know?
Mhm.
You effed everything up, and, like, I don't know where and that's, like, how dumb. Like, it's not sustainable, not in Bravo land, we're like sleuths. Like, you don't get away with
Right.
anything around here, like, in Jersey or in Bravo. So,
Mhm.
like, we would've we could've went with the effery if you just faked it till you made it. Like, you coulda
Mhm.
just became friends with the guys because everybody loves the house husbands. That's the biggest problem here is we don't want them to go. And, like,
Mhm.
Teresa's making it Frank's not invited to BravoCon now. Why not? Why
Right.
is Fuda off? Why are they out? Like, it's I don't know what Bravo's doing, but I think that's a huge mistake not to have the Fudas back, not to have Frank at BravoCon. We miss
Mhm.
them,
Mhm. I
you know?
agree. I mean, I'm all for Frank and Brittany. I think that they're, Frank is,
He's
he's
fucking good
I
people.
so much respect. Yeah, great people,
He's
good
such good
people,
people. Like, there's
real
nothing
good
bad about
people.
him.
And I
He
think that I really think Polly is behind a lot of that. I think
mm,
that Dolores wants to keep Polly around and she wants to keep him
yeah.
happy and she'll
Wow.
do what she can to do that and she
Yeah.
has the funds and the money to do that as of now, so it's not,
Mm.
a big deal, I'm assuming, for her to
I
go
really
spend a couple
wi
hundred
yeah.
dollars.
I do wish that, like, I don't know, I really wish that they woulda did a season 1, 2, and 3, like, season 1 could've been, like, dating the Catanias, season 2 could've been, like, married or engaged to the Catanias, season 3, like, marrying the Catanias, like, with, like, Brittany and Paulie and little Frankie.
Yeah,
It could have been a whole show, you know?
right,
But,
right,
like, I don't know why Bravo wouldn't take advantage of that, like, or maybe Paulie didn't wanna do it, I don't know. They would've been, like they would've had all like, we because 'cause they're such a funny family to see them all together, but Paulie doesn't
right,
want Frank around a lot, but, like, it would've been so cool to have, like, a show around them because I miss them on TV,
right, me too.
And Frank's
I
I
know.
mean, I'm like, he does no wrong in my eyes, you know?
Right,
And
I
it's like,
know.
I'm upset that we're not gonna be able to hopefully, they are gonna be on the show. I don't know how they can have house husbands without Frank, honestly,
Right, I
like
know.
Frank and
I
Joey.
know.
Joey and Frank are a couple. You know what I mean?
I know. I know.
My opinion.
I know. I know. I agree with everything that you're saying. It's crazy, but we're just gonna wait and see what Bravo actually
Mhm.
decides and what I mean, they have all of them on standby. They haven't told any of them no per se,
Yeah.
by any means, but
What else do you know? Anything else?
no, I don't know anything new except for that like just the BravoCon situation. Teresa was gonna be on all these panels. I think she's on like 17
That's weird.
panels.
I thought it was only
Very
5.
weird.
17?
It's something crazy. It's
I
very
thought it was
crazy.
like 5. Why is she
Um,
this is making me crazy. Like, I really like, no offense, but, like, we're not gonna do a Teresa comeback or anything, right? We're not
no,
gonna
we're
try, like
hoping not. Like we're
we're
not
not gonna
rooting for
revamp no, like, you're not gonna say, "We're gonna revamp our image or something." Please don't ask me to do that
no.
ever again. Like, please
No,
don't do
girl.
please don't
No.
do anything.
We don't want to see Teresa back. I don't think Bravo
I don't
really
yeah.
like the audience wants to see her back. I think that's kind of why maybe they're putting her on these panels at BravoCon. I think that you get a more accurate reading of how
That's right.
people feel, you know what I mean, about a housewife when they're out in the public like a real person, and it's
Mhm.
a lot different than
But,
um
I mean, they could just read the room and see that we don't fuck with her no more.
right.
Really, it's got 2 nobody wanted to watch the show anymore because of that. She
Yeah.
made it listen, I'm gonna keep saying this. The show in the end was not revolving around her and Melissa's relationship. It just didn't. There's other stuff going on. They filmed together, they weren't fusing, they spoke if they had to, they fought, but they didn't spike, but nobody was stopping anybody from filming with anybody. So, to make it like that's the thing that's gonna bring the show back is ridiculous because we're over it. We've been over it. Like, we've been over it. We were over it season 1. We never thought every reunion, the way that they treated each other, we thought, "Oh god, it's over." Like, they're definitely never gonna talk again, like, you know? And it went on
Mhm.
and on and on and on and on. And it's like, it got to the point where we just don't wanna fucking deal with it. And it's like, it's nonsensical. I still can't get an actual answer on what the problem is with Joe. Why have you done this to your brother? Why did you make it this way? You made it this way, Teresa, not him. Like, you have to take full accountability for your part and let them take full accountability for retaliation or whatever you think they did. And you know what? And I think even if they don't agree, I think they would just if she would, they would. If she would say all the things she did wrong and apologize for them, not in front of us, maybe just privately, because she doesn't want to admit she's wrong in front of anybody. Go to your brother and say, but you have to really say the shit that you did. Like, don't
Right.
deny it, because that's like that's upset. It's offensive. It's like offensive. You know what I mean? Like, you're
Uh-huh.
gonna sit there and try to tell everybody and make it look like you really want to be like, And if that's the case, Tracy, if you really want to be back in your brother's life, then do it off camera and don't have the cameras involved. Do nothing to do with the show. That'll tell you if she really gives a shit.
Right.
She didn't show up to Dolores's charity baseball game 2 years in a row because she doesn't give a
Mm.
about these people, including her brother. And if people, I guess Joey should be like, all right, if that's the case, Teresa, then let's take it off the show. Then let's work on a relationship. Then we'll maybe bring it back to the show. I guarantee she doesn't do it,
Right.
and she's not going to say the things that she did. She'll say, I didn't know. I didn't know she was going to say she's a cheater. I didn't know she was going to say she was a stripper. I didn't know. You didn't know you were going to tell your brother to leave his wife. Like, that's offensive. Your nephew's not
Yeah.
a Gorga. That's even more offensive. Like, get the fuck out of here, Teresa. The shit that you did is so angering. Like, it makes me really mad. Like, those kids didn't deserve an aunt like that. Like, thank God, like, they're such great kids. Even Teresa's kids, for the most part.
Right.
Bitches, but
Mhm.
that's because of her. They have a stepfather who's telling them to wear thongs and then how they're going to look good and live it up, and then they are. Then they're on a boats and hose party with them, and they're twerking, and she's
Mm.
14, and it's like,
Mm.
wow, hold the like, he really did that. Like,
Mm.
he really did that. Like, that really happened. Where
Mhm.
like why are we not like all going? What in the world, Teresa?
I
She even
think
grew up.
that
Like,
she just goes, I don't, she reminds me of like those women that are in the penitentiary for
mhm,
doing, going with the
mhm,
flow, helping the
mhm.
boyfriend so that he could fulfill his sick whatever
So
he had going on. You know what I'm
you
saying? And
deserve to
like,
be there. If you're that stupid, you
they're
that
not
15
stupid
years
though.
old,
They just are so desperate to be had by a freaking man
going to
that when they
prison for
find one, they literally throw themselves on the floor and die for them just because they don't want to be alone.
prison is the worst. Listen, that's the
I don't
last
know.
effing place that you're going to go back to if you've been there. She probably would rather be dead than do that. So open your eyes, Teresa. Hopefully, she's not legally married to him. I keep saying that. I don't feel like going to the courthouse. I should just go one day and see if the marriage certificates are there, or see if
Did they
there's a
give us
record of it.
anything? Did they give us
Hmm?
like did they give us like a receipt or
Well,
anything
you can go
or
and ask for like a copy of like the marriage certificate, or like see if it's
oh,
registered. Yeah, but you have to go in person.
oh.
I left mine there, so I was going to go pick up mine anyway. It's been there
Mhm.
since 2016. I got my actual certificate, and I could maybe just ask for hers or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good idea.
Or if they give me like I think it's a record book. Do you look for your thing? I can
Uh-huh.
look. I can also
Yep.
run a background check
I
too.
wrote her a little note at the bottom of the book that says
Do you have her information for me to run a background check, like her birth date and stuff like that? I think I
from
need her
who?
birthday, Teresa's birthday, and we
I'm
have
sure
her.
that I do. I have it somewhere. I
Yeah,
think I
I
have
want to
her
run a
birthday.
background check and see if it comes up on that.
Yeah,
Like
you can
same,
definitely
same.
do that.
Yeah,
I don't know it offhand though. You have to let me Google
yeah,
and
it's
look it
fine.
up
Probably in the
real quick.
documents. I know she's a Taurus. I think it's July something.
Um, I think so too, because remember she had that big 50th birthday party where they used Dina and her husband's plane to fly all of Teresa's friends.
Yeah.
And then they never spoke again after that.
Well, when you've been attacked by the mob, the mafia, your ex-husband, and then some dude that your friend just meets goes, I'm the mob, I'm the mob, blah, 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 blah. It's like, maybe not, Teresa. Like, maybe not. And then, like I said, he comes in and destroys everything. He tries to do some deal. I don't know what kind of money deal he was trying to do with Dave, but, obviously doesn't work out ever, ever. How many times has he done this? How many times can you fuck somebody over in her life? Like, come
Mhm.
on. God, Teresa, you have nobody. You have freaking nobody. You have Michelle Barone. Big effing deal. Who the hell's that? At this point,
Right.
where's your influence?
Mm.
You bought an influencer company again? Like, you're throwing your daughter out in front of it? Like, wow.
Mm.
Wow, wow, wow. That's the hill you're trying to die on. What a shame. What a
Mm.
shame.
I
Like,
know.
honestly, what a shame they fucked this up, because they could have literally been, a force or something. I don't know. As smart as he is, he's stupid is just as stupid. Like,
Right.
he's a good grifter. He comes up with some shit, but like, dude, you're running out. It's like you the wrong ones. You got the wrong one. You picked the
Ugh.
wrong ones. You
Yep.
really did. You picked the wrong road to go, because we're not like, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, May
There's
18th. Oh, so she's a Gemini then, right?
ooh, good call.
Oh,
Who's
Frank must be the Taurus. I think no, who's a Taurus? Are you sure? Why did I think she's a Taurus? Maybe Frank's the
when's
Taurus.
Frank's birthday?
I thought his was in July too. Maybe I thought that they were close to each other, but like I don't know
Oh
who I'm
wait, what's
thinking of
theirs?
then.
I don't
I
know
think
either because I thought they were close too.
May 18th is a Gemini, isn't it? I don't fucking know. I have to check. But yeah, May 18th.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, okay, Jules. Thanks.
I love the chat. Thanks
I
to chat. You guys are so
know.
amazing.
I didn't realize I've been Jules. I've seen a lot. I've seen her coming on my friend's other one. Nico
Aw.
Dego's channel. I think she comes to true crime. Is that you, Jules? That comes in the true crime stuff. Um, like that's my other obsession when I'm not with you guys. And thank you for
Right.
coming on and doing my lives with me too. You're invited every single day that I do.
Oh, you're so sweet to me. Thank you. I just wanted to come on and do this live for my, for my community on YouTube to let them know that, like I said, I'm back. I'm going to be posting. I'm going to be keeping everybody up to date, but doing a series on Patreon that's basically exposing everything that was exposed about Teresa Giudice about a year
Mhm.
and a half ago that basically resulted in the pause of the Real Housewives of New Jersey. I was part of the 5 accounts that, exposed all of that, and Krista's coming on and helping because
I'm
it's nice to
excited.
have somebody to like bounce off of and to like
Yeah.
go over the articles and the text messages, and then she asks questions that you guys are probably thinking, because it's a lot of information to retain and go over. So like it's nice to have her there, like just being supportive and asking questions that you probably have the same questions. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. We just want to come on and do a live because unfortunately we had to put it behind a paywall because of Louis and
Mm.
everything, and we don't want to risk our accounts getting taken or anything like that. So we had to put
Mhm.
it on Patreon. But that's what we're working on, and we just wanted to put a little bit of that tea out here for you guys to enjoy too. Because if we could give
Yeah.
it to you
I'm gonna,
completely for free, we would. Um,
I'm gonna run
but
it to I'll make clips of it for us and also I'll get the curse words out and then so then you guys can, she we
yeah,
can
thank you.
start
And
that
I'm
way.
gonna send you a bunch of. I'm gonna start sending you some emails with all the receipts, and then um,
So
you
you can
can
pull
tell
them
me
up.
which
Yeah.
ones like think you want to go over in our next episode if you want.
Yes,
If
because
that's
like
cool.
literally I feel like we start and then we never get to the documents because I'm like we're talking, but
I
like
know we talked.
there's
I
so
know.
much like I guys I promise I keep saying this next time I'll try to zip it.
No, you did amazing. And well, because what happened is I have all the screenshots, but then that 300-page document came through. That's why I was sending you that. So it's like we
Yeah.
can concentrate on the document for a while if you want,
Yes.
and kind of take a break from like the Melissa Feaster Teresa,
Yeah, because it
riot.
hurts my heart for her. It hurts my heart for Melissa.
I know. I think she's doing really well, though. I think Melissa Feaster is doing
Mhm.
well now. I think she's
Yeah,
doing interviews back on her podcast, and she lives in like a $16 million mansion on the beach in
like a
California.
queen.
So I'm like, girl, you're gonna be
I'll
okay.
be back. My private jet's coming to get me, like for real, for real. Like my private jet's coming. It's awesome. Like,
Right.
like
Exactly.
imagine
Mine
calling
too.
her slum lord, like calling her like a slum. Like what are they saying? Like you're making us look bad. Teresa's not doesn't dress like that.
Yeah,
Like
because they were like, he was like, You're an embarrassment to my wife. She's dressed in Louis Vuitton, and you're
wow,
coming in shopping at Amazon, and
wow.
just dogging her whole, like,
Did
oh,
he
you
know
posted
how
on
rich she was?
I can't believe you posted your belly on Instagram. That was disgusting after she had a freaking miscarriage.
God, what a
And
scumbag.
she was like, I think like significantly pregnant when she had the miscarriage because I think, she like
Yeah,
struggled with fertility and stuff. And
yeah.
so after she had the miscarriage, her stomach was still very much like,
Hmm.
how sometimes when people have a baby and they still look pregnant because they're
Extended.
swollen and
Yeah,
stuff, and your like uterus and every, you just had a
yeah, yeah,
growing
yeah.
a kid. I mean,
Right, right, right.
not
Sometimes
doing
you're
anything
mentally
over
it grows.
here.
Yeah, sometimes you even, like,
Um,
make it grow because you mentally make it, like, you
and
know?
she took a photo and she posted it to like kind of share what had happened with like
Oh my
her
god.
audience and her fans and stuff. And that's what he was referencing was like you are
It
so.
but, like, how dare him, man?
And so if you notice, they do like after BravoCon
Yeah,
happens, they come back, they do the emergency podcast where Teresa lies through her teeth about
yeah.
Tamara, the
Like, she's basically a
altercation.
hostage video. It's like a hostage video. Melissa's, like, being held hostage.
Yes. But Teresa is blatantly lying through the whole thing. And that's when I realized like
Mm.
she probably lies a lot because you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I could tell, but I also knew that she already was not telling the truth in the video ahead of time. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
she is I don't know. I it was really crazy. And basically, yeah. So I don't know.
I liked her for like 2 seasons. I liked her in the very beginning. I thought she had a cute butt and she had her boobies done, her boobies. I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah, yeah.
she's cute. I like her." And then
Yeah.
I didn't like what they did. I didn't like what they did to Danielle. The very
Right.
first flipping the table. I thought that was snobby and
Mhm.
very uncalled for. And after that, I was like, "Oh wow, like she's just an asshole." But like they didn't fight. The Gorgas Judas, they weren't fighting. Like it was never them versus. It was weird. It was never like that until Louis came along and that somehow it became Judai's first Gorga. I mean, I
Mhm.
don't want to take credit for it, but I think like I was like, yo, I team this, team that. And I'm like, but then I didn't realize that those teams were going to get so toxic towards each
Mm.
other. So I feel like,
Mhm.
maybe we kind of pushed the thing of those two, but they were doing good. I remember before Nono died, and I think when they did the Ultimate Girls trip, I was like, oh, look at them. Like they're getting along. Like I was like, finally, finally. Like I really said that in my head. I said, finally, we're here. This is great. You know, I love it. Like Teresa's happy, everybody's happy. Okay. But then I don't know what happened. it was like, oh my God. Well, the thing I can come up with in my head is that when Nono was dying, I think in her misguided anger for her brother somehow. Like I think she
Mm.
turned on him. She thought that he should be there more. Well, he's got a family, and you lived with your father, so of course you saw him more. It made
Mhm.
sense. Your mom passed away, and your husband left. Yeah, Nono's
Mhm.
moving in, and like
Yeah.
of course he died of a broken heart, but like Joe always struggled with his relationship with his dad, and, like, for her to make
Mhm.
it worse by saying things to him, like, "You didn't spend time with him," I think
Mhm.
that's where her anger must come from if she is angry or hates him, I don't understand it. I
Mhm.
still Teresa, if you listen to this ever, because I know you watch Kim and Dana's with, like and, like, literally send them a million text messages about it. You probably don't like us or text us, but I'm just saying, like, please tell me what the fuck happened. Like, where did we go wrong with your brother? Why do we hate your brother so much? Why do you hate your brother? Please, that's just one question. I don't know how hard you never answer it. You don't you beat around the bush. I don't want to hear the wedding. I don't want to hear what happened before the wedding, before Louis. What made you hate your brother so much? Because you told us you did. You said, "Oh, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. Family, family, family. You'll see." Where, when, where, what, when, where? Because here comes Louis and ruining everything. He didn't
Yep.
take
Right.
$250,000 from me. He didn't steal no Pizzagate thing. Like it never happened. There's no salon. There's no 25,000. There's no niece. There's no. Oh man. Like
I know.
oh
It's
Louis,
wild. It's so
what a
wild.
loser. Like make up things like that and oh make things up and put it out there. What?
Mhm.
No, Louis, that's not how it works, dickhead. Like you can't just say things like you can just say things like that. Like god
I
damn,
know.
dude. Especially when your fucking shit is not clean. Your
I
side of the street
know.
is so dirty. So freaking dirty.
So dirty.
So
It's
dirty.
dirty.
God, sorry, I guess what
It's
the
very dirty. Teresa better be careful she doesn't get any dirt on her while she's walking on that side of the street because
she literally she's covered in it.
I mean, she nothing
So
of the house is in her name. That's her what she thinks is protecting her.
you're right. She lost his attention. Who Joey's much in Joel's comments. If you're talking about Joe Gorga, like when people say that, like you got to remember she got married first. Everybody forgets
But
that.
he was a part of that. But what I'm saying is he
No,
didn't
but
have a
Melissa
plus
was
one
too.
yet.
Melissa could
But
have been too.
she
She
could
grew
have
up.
been, but I'm saying that before Melissa came along, it was both of the Joes and Teresa. So Teresa had both men. She was the only female. You know what I'm saying? She was getting the attention, but they were like a little, a little. Everything was. It's kind of
Well,
like two's company and three's a crowd. Three's company and four's a crowd type of. You know,
yeah.
you're bringing another female in. You're bringing in a younger female. You're bringing in a prettier female, and now
God
a
forbid your
female.
brother has a love life, you know?
Yeah,
That's
but
him
some people
forever.
are like that. They get jealous of their parents. Some people don't want their parents to date either. Like their parents,
Yeah.
you would think when your parents get older, you kind of want them to like, if they
Yeah.
were single, to have a companion to spend life with because,
Yes.
you know, and
Hmm.
some people get jealous of their parents as adult. I mean,
It's just
adults
not
get jealous.
weird. It's weird. It's fucking
It
weird.
is weird, but I mean,
You're
I like I
arranged
said, I
thing.
have family that are like that. Adults
She
get
hates
jealous
him.
of other adults
She's
all the
jealous
time.
of him. Like she wants her brother to herself, but then she tells us how she hated him, and she only told the cameras that he was a good guy for her parents' sake. But then it's like,
Mhm.
oh, but I love my brother, and now it's I love him, and he never did anything wrong, and we were so close when we were younger. I don't know what happened. I'm like, what? Where? I'm like, Nick Vile. I'm like, please, Nick, open your mouth. Open your mouth, Nick. Please speak. Speak, Nick. I'm like
Mhm.
screaming. I usually would never do that, but like I did it like I had to do it with Laura. I had to just go
Mhm.
through it and and tell everybody how. Oh my god! Like Nick's, and then I could tell the women were seeking lower and lower in their seats. It was like a second embarrassment for her to lie like that, you
Mhm.
know. The Joseph,
Mhm.
save Jules, but that's so weird. Damn it! It's his wife. Exactly. Thank you, Jules. Like you got married first, and he was had a problem with Judice because of his dad. Like so, Teresa, again, you can't. It's just weird, and like to be jealous of Melissa when you had everything before her. She came into the family young, and they got everything afterwards. You had a house, you had the kids, you had Joe, like
Mhm.
you had the businesses, like you had your family's attention. Why ruin? That's what I'm saying. They're dumb. Like they ruined everything. You
That's
could
because
have just
jealousy is like so sick. It will make people like so
it's
envious. They will
weird.
sabotage. They like I
It's
told
weird.
you I have cousins like that. People like that that try to
It's weird.
sabotage
I
me, and that like
know.
nobody need trust. If there
But
is somebody
but
you'd
they're
not
being
be
like
jealous
that
of, it
because
is
they
me.
don't like yeah, but they're doing it because they don't like the person. She's doing it because she actually likes her brother. Like, you know what I mean? Our families are they're all our families are all fucked up. But think about it.
Mhm.
She's doing it because she loves her brother, wants his attention. Like, it's weird.
Well, for
Oh.
a while, I think she thought that she like knew something he didn't know. Like she was trying
Well,
to save him from her
oh
almost.
yeah, she just said it. Nick Viles thing. Oh, we still don't know if she was a stripper. Shut
Oh.
up. Shut the fucking door. What the hell did she just say? She's not sitting there going, well, we
That's
don't know.
crazy.
Who cares if she was or wasn't?
Right.
It's 30 years later. Like
Right.
your brother let my oh my god, Teresa. You just because
Yeah.
you're a prude doesn't mean there's nothing wrong with strippers. And like she wasn't even 18 back then when you said she was supposedly a stripper. Like,
Well, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. That is a little. I mean, like I always thought the stripper thing was like to make the parents upset because they were so like old school Italian. You know what I'm saying? I thought for
I
me it
mean,
would seem like she would try to like ruffle the parents' feathers by, it
well,
was more.
that's like fuck God forbid now you're making your parents have like a nervous breakdown and a heart attack. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, true.
because she married Melissa, so it's like, you didn't save anything. You didn't keep anything to yourself for your family. You didn't keep his reputation to yourself for your family because you literally tried to destroy his wife's reputation for 13 years, 18 years now. You made us think she was a stripper for F's sake, and we didn't really care. We saw what you did. Kim still says it to this day. Well, you set this up just like you did last time. What you did with Laura Lee, you made everybody else want to say she's a cheater. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I'm like, I lost it. You know me. Remember, I lost my effing mind.
Mhm.
When I found out they had that lunch, I was like, man, I want to go back in time. I would have loved to walk in on that shit. Like, how dare you, bitch, Larly? How dare you? Dumb. Again, another
Mhm.
stupid asshole. Like, you used it, like, you could have used Teresa for the good things. Like, you used her and you thought that Bravo was going to be like, oh, you're so cool, Larly. Now we like you. Oh, you spilled something. No news. No new news, Larly. Like, no new news. Okay. Yeah, you screwed over Marge. How stupid. You
Mm.
screwed over the one who literally is now going to be the head of the show. And what happens when people hang out with Marge? We know who her assistant is. Her assistant moved in
Mhm.
with them. We
I
know
know.
what's her name. I forget it now, but like she's a
Lexi.
character now. Dumb, stupid bitch, Lorelei. I can't. Oh my god. The only two times I ever did that to somebody's interview was her and goddamn Teresa because it just makes me nuts to watch her
Mhm.
sit there and still lie to this day about things that are like we have it on camera. Like,
Mhm.
like I can't, and I'm allergic to seafood, so I might have EpiPen right here just in case. But like, I'm telling you, I've never seen somebody get as red as a lobster over screaming, "I'm winning! She's winning!" at Melissa. Remember? Oh,
Mhm.
it's not even just the rule la la dancing, literally on
Mhm.
camera going, "I'm winning! She's winning!" It's like that picture right there, right? That face right there to the right. I'm like,
Mhm.
it's like, dude, whoa, chill the fuck out. What is wrong with you? Holy fucking shit. What do we have here now?
Mhm.
What did you do, Teresa? Please take him back to wherever the hell you just found this dude. I'm not going to eat the food at his dinner table with him. Did you know? Oh my God. Oh my God. I went with Thea, like to, I don't know, some event. and they were eating should eat dinner with them, and like the people that they knew, it was like a whole big thing. And I'm like, I'm not going to eat dinner. I'm not going to eat the food. I'm scared. Like he
Mhm.
might not know who we are because what Thea's got a shirt on that says says whatever her thing is, her Instagram, like her handle. I'm like, oh great, wonderful. He knows who you are now, and I'm gonna just sit here. Like, oh, I don't know if it was BravoCon. It wasn't BravoCon. It was something else. Dude, wasn't there something else? Another event? I gotta remember now. Oh my god, me and Thea went to it. God, Jesus Christ. I was gonna take her to Kim's show too, but Kim's not. I don't know if she's having one this year, but it was like we were all of us had a bunch of plans to do things, and then me and
Mhm.
David broke up and screwed everything up.
Aw, I'm
But
sorry.
I always would invite Thea because she lives in New York, so she was like my date to things.
Yeah. Yes. Love her. I just chatted with her
Yeah.
a long time ago. I don't chat with her much nowadays, but a long time ago, used to chat with
Yeah,
her.
she's isn't she the one that was what spilled the beans about the pizza ovens in March?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because her and Dan are like, you can't tell anybody. I'm like, what do you mean I can't tell anybody? Like,
Right.
I have to. I have to. Like, this is
That's
making me
so
nuts.
funny.
They did this
Right,
shit.
because how are you supposed to hold that in? That's a lot of tea to
No,
hold
no. I
in.
was like, what do you mean? I said, I knew this. And like for years, I'm like, they're paying bloggers. And everybody's like, no, no, Krista. No. And I said it. I said it in my lives. And then we find out, like, oh, good. Now I can say it. Now I have proof. Now look, here's Gabriella. Here's my friend. Like, we know. Like, we know now.
Right.
All I wanted to do was say, I told you so. Just one time. Just once. I said it. Just once. Because I did tell you. I told you.
You did. You did. You
Like,
did, girl. You
just
did.
say it.
I mean, I had
Opposing
to
opinions are good.
apologize. I had to wrong some rights because, that's what you do when you make mistakes. And that's what
Yeah.
Melissa's old nose, Gabriella, same
I knew,
situation. Like,
like, you know, no bad intentions. I knew that. Like, I knew that with you guys, but like
yeah.
her, just the fuckery of her to literally, oh my God, like just what a deflector, projector. Everything she
Mm-hmm.
does, she deflects on everybody else. She's literally talking about herself. She's the
Mm-hmm.
liar. She's the fraud. She's the Lulu. She's the one who's, married to somebody that wears her dead father of all's pajamas. Like he is a weirdo. He's a straight freaking weirdo. The things that he doesn't say are just weird, and you can't really explain it. Like I don't know where to put it. You know what I mean? Who
Mm-hmm.
dances and does a boogaloo dance wearing no-no's pajamas in a parking lot of some Rue La La place screaming, I'm winning, and she wants to marry that guy. And I'm like, what are we doing? Do you see
I
this guy?
know.
Do you see what he's
I
doing right now?
know. I
Who,
know.
who told him to do that? Who lied to
I
this guy?
know.
Told him we wanted him to dance around in those pajamas. Like, what? Come on, dude. I'd make TikToks all day.
I
Jesus
know.
Christ, what are we doing, Teresa? Like, please go back to Juicy. If not, I'll take him. I'm just kidding. I'm married. But I
Well, no,
tried to
I
say,
mean, it's just a little it's disturbing because it's like, okay, she follows along with everything he says. Oh, we're like,
mhm,
okay, okay, until he gets on a platform and says like, oh, I tell the girls, wear a thong, do it while you're young. Teresa doesn't pause. She
no,
doesn't say,
no, yeah,
maybe
yeah,
you shouldn't say that. Maybe we should cut that out of this podcast.
yeah.
Maybe
Mhm,
that's not appropriate because my two
mhm.
of the four daughters that you're talking about are underage and you're not their
Right.
actual dad. The list
You
of
just
millions
met
of
him.
reasons of things that she could have said and had it cut at least from the freaking
Yes.
podcast.
I mean, dude, you don't even go here. You just got here. You don't even go here. You know what I mean? You don't even
Nobody
go
is
here.
going to defend that behavior. And the only one that did was Teresa, and that is alarming because if you
Mm,
can't look at that and see something problematic there, and you're
yes.
literally going to support that in public, you're
They
fucking
did it.
nuts too.
And then they
You
did
are
it.
nuts too. And you're
And they
somebody that
did
would
it.
like trade up your kids for a man because you want to be had by one so freaking bad.
And you let them wear thongs on a boats and hose party with him 4 days later. And I'm
They
like,
had
wow,
Melania at that
yes,
content creator house during
yes, yes,
Coachella.
thong.
She
Come
wasn't
on,
even, I don't even know if she was 18.
dude. The other one was wearing a thong. They were dancing on the boat. Like,
Yeah,
and they were twerking. I
completely
had the whole thing.
inappropriate. Completely
Why
inappropriate.
would you do
Completely
that 4 days later?
alarming.
Show
It's
them show them
alarming.
that it doesn't mean anything, to show everybody that he didn't mean it. So you actually wear the thong and you dance around like act like, oh, we know that he didn't mean it. That's what it looked like. Acting like we can do this, like he didn't mean it like that, but he did. He absolutely fucking did. You don't
Yeah.
think
He
he's looking
said
at
it with
them?
like such,
Oh, he
like
looks
so
at them
much
like
passion and like so much chest. He said it with like his whole
dude,
chest.
his ex-girlfriend is barely 18. Like,
I I
come on,
know.
man.
I know. And
Let's
he
be
and you know who called it who was saying that he used to mess allegedly with girls that may
real.
or may
Mhm.
not be underage was
Mhm.
Vanessa,
I know, and she's not a liar.
you
She's not a
know?
liar.
And I have comments from Instagram where people are talking about him. And
Who
I
cheats
I
on
posted those on my Patreon because those
yeah,
have
anybody
not
cheats on
been really
Teresa?
made public. Did you see them?
No.
You didn't read them?
Wait, what was it?
It's a post that his ex put up. Remember when she used to put those posts up that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
say
yeah.
like, "Does your narcissist
Yeah.
ex da da da," you know? And hers was like, it said, "Did your narcissist ex ever like buy like trade, stuff for sex from underage girls?"
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
like the
yeah.
comment that popped up underneath it
Mm.
was like incriminating. So I
Oh,
screenshotted it.
good, good, good.
Um, and I put it in my Patreon and I of
Okay, good.
course
Yeah.
like I highlighted and blacked out the handle of the person that commented it because after they commented it, they deleted it a couple of minutes later. So
Good, you got it.
um, I got it, yeah. But it was probably it's been a while. I've had it for a very, very long time, but I just held on to it because I think that was like around the time even Dana had that gentleman on her podcast that was like
Mhm. His
had
ex-partner.
worked with Louis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was scared
and
too. He didn't even, like, barely wanna say like, he was scared to say things. Yeah.
yeah. I know. That was strange, but he was very nice, I guess.
I mean, and he's not I don't think these people are lying because I get remember, I did say this, though. I said, "Don't believe the exes. Don't believe the ex-girlfriends, the ex-wives, ex-partners. We'll see. We'll see.
Right.
If he's this guy, he'll show us who he is." And motherfucker, it didn't even take 1 season. Not even 1 season. And the first thing he said that tipped me off when he said, because he was defending the beach thing, saying, "Oh, I was trying to get help, blah, blah, blah." Fine, that's great. I'm glad you went and got help. Good. I'm glad that you took accountability. But then one time they asked him on camera and he goes, "Oh, I have a toxic ex." And I was like, "Oh no. Fuck. Oh shit. Like we're screwed. We're screwed. Oh my God.
Mm,
He's one of them. He's going." And then that was it.
mm.
That was and then Marge was running her mouth. I'm like, "Marge, shut the fuck up, Marge, Marge. Fuck up, Marge, please. Stop it." We know, Marge, we know. It's a small state. It's a small state.
Right.
We know,
Right.
Marge. Because now look, now he's got threatening his kid's
Right.
life over it. 4 years later, 3 years
Mm.
later, like what the sorry, Opus. I'm thank God for Opus because it'll take all my F words out. But oh God, guys, I'm sorry. He just
That's
makes
so
me sad.
funny.
The
Yeah,
fuck
you'll have to run it through that and then
yes,
send it back to me so that I can like repost
yes.
it
I just
um
opened it now, so I'm gonna take
for
our link.
everyone.
Yes.
Um
And you won't get in trouble for my F bombs. I should put a note up that says just to remind me, you know?
you're funny.
I love you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I love the F word too. I wish I could say it because I do, trust me, I do love it. I like to
I
say it. I
know.
feel like it like really brings it home
It
sometimes.
yes, it makes me get to stop and think of another word. It doesn't really put the point across, I don't think.
Exactly. It
You're not really
doesn't.
catching on what I'm trying to say here. Like,
Exactly.
Louis deserves the F bomb. He just does.
Yeah.
He just does. He's
He's
just that fuckery of it all. Like, you can't un-F what he Fs. Like, he's
no, you
F's so
can't.
bad you can't unfuck what he has fucked.
Yep.
Really. There's no
Nope.
getting out of this one. The
Nope.
money's gone. There's nothing else to steal. The grift, her life insurance
She's
about
just saying there's nothing else to steal. Oh
there
my
isn't.
God.
Everything's gone. The house, the car, everything. You've done it all. What's left? Car insurance. I life insurance about. That's about it. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Well, no, because he's starting up another like scam business. That's the whole thing. This is like what I think. What he does, I think his MO is that like he opens up new
Yes.
LLCs and
Mhm.
he
Weedlish.
gets leads and then he takes the
Sell
leads and sells
them.
them.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
he
like
makes
his
good money.
process. And he's literally creating another, okay, just
Yes.
like the Vivian, the VIVIAN business that we all
We
saw
can't even
flop,
say it.
that we
Yeah.
all saw the creators from there coming on to TikTok saying, I'm owed 6 months of a salary and I'm a single mom and I'm about to lose my house.
Yes.
The whole insurance, the whole thing. And so now he is reopening another live streaming service, but
Oh
this
my
time he's putting
God.
Teresa as the face of it.
Yeah.
And and
Her influence is great.
yeah, because it's like a media sort of like
Yeah.
app, I guess. And so
I guess he's like gonna try to like sell like what bot farm is like a bot farm maybe? Or
that's what I'm saying. I don't know what it is.
maybe it's like a bot farm or he's just trying to be an influencer again. It
Let
doesn't
me
make any
see.
sense. I don't understand what he's trying to do. Like, I know he's just doing it for leadless, but where is it like registered yet? Did he even start the company?
Yeah, they're already advertising it, and she already went on a TikTok live and was
Oh,
telling
okay.
people. And that's how we were able to correlate the people because the same people that were involved with Vivian that were because these people live in Europe. They're not, some of them
Mhm.
aren't Americans. And we were able to find like two or three that are literally on the paperwork for Vivian and now on the paperwork for this new company. So
Mm,
yeah, it's set up to go. They were on a TikTok live. He had Teresa. It was so embarrassing because apparently, you know, he likes to do the talking for her, kind of. I feel like he doesn't,
mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't, do you notice that? It's like he's always
Yeah,
telling her
yeah,
what
yeah.
to say,
Well,
speaking to
yeah.
her.
And then but, like, I think then she told him to shut the F up and don't say a word. Yeah, because he was getting in trouble, right? I
Right.
think the last season it was like she said, "Don't you say a freaking word," but he did. He ended up screaming, saying Marge should die or get hurt or something. Like of
Before,
all things, she told you not to speak. You should have.
I
You could,
know.
and then the one thing you do say, you wish death on Marge. Like
Right. I know.
who
I
does
know.
that? Like he destroys himself.
I
It's not.
know.
They took themselves down.
I know.
You know,
I
she.
know.
It's exactly what she did.
I know. It's
And
crazy. It's so
yeah.
crazy to think about
Really
it.
nonsensical, and if she thinks she has a problem with this, you exposing her again, like, you did it though, like, why did you do that stuff? You've already defended it, and you lie about it, like, we're only repeating what you've already done and said, so I don't understand, like, people can go back and see, all the things that you have, it, like Teresa, they're yours. It's literally her blue check mark. I'm sure everything
Mhm.
is her name. It's just crazy the things that they, if you're going to be a criminal, be a good one. Like you can't even do that right. You know, you
Mhm.
things in your name. You said things that are like very very incriminating, and I can't wait for us to expose them. For them to expose them
I
all.
know.
'Cause
I know.
people thought it was a lie. Some people just thought it was like, "Oh, it's too much to get into."
I
And
know.
it's that she maybe it's just they're going back and forth. That's just how it is. No, she really is the one she's the wrong one. Like, isn't
Yeah.
just like, oh, they're just having that family a quarrel, whatever. No, it's not that. This is like
Mm-mm.
shit. She tried to like destroy people's lives, their income, her nephew. Like, it's not just the show. Like the show, fuck the show. This is the shit she did there, like in real life.
Mhm.
And
I
then when the
know.
show came around, she thought we wanted her to go after people in the show and say things that we don't care about. You never told us that Frank sold drugs in the 80s and got caught. But why are you telling us about John Fuda doing it? Who cares? Look
Right.
at his life now. Thank God he didn't go to prison. Thank God he got his life together because he had to raise his son. And she had to go
Mhm.
to jail. And, to say that, oh, he should have went too. Why would you say that? This kid would not have a parent then. People
I
don't think
know.
sobriety's
Mm.
free and addiction does not discriminate. So it's not because he had money or anything else. No, he fucking took he got clean. He got clean and he stayed clean for his son. And she didn't. So there's nothing wrong with that. And like they try to make it look like it's a bad thing. Well, you just got out of prison 5 years ago. What do you mean? What the fuck are we doing, Teresa? Like you are exposing people and like you've done all the same things. It's like nothing that we want to hear about. It's like we don't want to hear you go after all these people. When they had that sleepover at Fuda's
Mhm.
house, that was amazing. That was a great freaking episode. It was
Yeah, that
funny.
was good. It
Even
was. It was
Jen was
good.
like fighting with Margit was funny. It was like funny stuff.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna put this like mask on your face, like stuff like that. And it was like, oh wow, look, I forgot that they all were fighting you know? Not all of them, but I mean, I forgot about it, and I was like, "Oh, wow," and Jen's even there, and it's, like, cool? That's why I thought they should make that the show right there. There's your cast, minus the other clown. The 2 class clowns can go because you don't wanna ruin and it's like, why ruin the whole you're punishing the whole class for 2 clowns, Teresa and Jen, you know what I mean? Why would you take everything away from what we have and what we want, because of those 2? Like, we don't need them. Bye. They
Right.
proved that in that episode. Jen can go, like, fine, whatever, we can replace her. God damn it, put Michelle Paz in there. I don't give a shit. Put Pepperone. I don't give a shit. Don't put Laura Lee, and don't put Teresa, and don't put Jen, because they're just trouble. It's not fun anymore. It's not. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any reunions. I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know what I mean? Let's move the
Mhm.
fuck on. Please, can we move the fuck on from
I
this?
know.
Finally, let's see the show without Teresa. I guarantee you, nobody's gonna miss her. Nobody's gonna miss her. We're gonna forget she was even there. I'm telling you, we're gonna forget she was in there. We're gonna remind everybody why we're forgetting about her because we're not those people. We're not toxic bloggers. We don't want to do that shit. We don't want
Right.
to destroy people's lives. This is not what we came here to do. Like I'm not doing anything that people. We're not saying anything people don't already know about her. I
Right.
think she's
I
a
know.
hypocrite.
I
She's a
know. I
liar.
know. You're
I'm a
exactly
tough
right.
love. Sorry, tough love friend. I don't like even if I was her friend, I'd say the same shit to her. I'd be like,
Mhm.
"What the fuck are you doing, friend?
Mhm.
Let's not do this, friend."
Friend.
You know what I mean? Like I even offered to do her hair and makeup when I saw she was doing it herself for a podcast. I was like, "Oh, Teresa, please listen to your eyes." I wanted to do her eyelashes and her hair for her because it was really bad. And I said, "We don't have to speak. We don't have to talk. I know you don't like me. I don't like you. We don't want to talk. And let me just please like maybe do her hair and makeup, please." I would enjoy it. I love doing
I,
it. I
I
would do it for free. I would have went over there and did her hair and makeup and her eyes for free because she
I
was
would
having.
love that.
Uh huh.
I would. I love
It's
that. And that was really sweet of you actually to offer. And
I
but that's
did because I
Teresa's
felt
own damn
bad.
fault. She had an amazing makeup artist that stood by her side,
Yes.
that was her friend for all of those years. And you know what happened? She got with Louis and she shit on her
Mhm.
friends and said, "Oh, I can't have you in my wedding because you work for me." And that would make me look less
Mhm.
elite if I had my employees as my friends. Like, doesn't work.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah, and that's what she thought too. She actually and Louis made her think like that, you know?
Yeah,
Louis put that in her head.
probably. I
Yeah.
didn't think about
Well, like,
that.
he did. He really thought, like, he was better than Joe Gorga. He was better than Dean and Dave.
Yeah,
He
he
was better,
did.
better than everybody. Like, wow, you really don't know how to read the room, dude. You really didn't understand what was going on. Like, who lied to you? Really?
Mhm.
No? These are the reasons, guys. What we're doing with this series is the reasons why she can't come back and why her and Joey and should really just think twice about talking. There's a lot of things that probably should be said and like I think that we're not being toxic. We're just making sure they remember. You can't
Well,
come
yeah,
back
I
from
think that when it was coming out, it was coming out in such a mass like amount, and like, Gabriella is very, very smart, and she was trying to correlate to show people, like, for instance, that Teresa, because people were in such denial too, like, for instance, that Teresa was giving information about the season to the kissing cousins, and she would
Mhm,
correlate like like Teresa's text message and maybe Roxanne's post. You know what I'm saying? Like the time, and so
mhm,
she was putting all, and people were like having a hard time. There was Melissa Feaster, there was Melissa Gorga, there was I think another Melissa somewhere in the picture, and then
right.
there was was there anybody else with the same name, Jennifer, Jackie type of
Um,
situation, but just like
yeah.
they didn't really stand out to me.
Mhm.
um
I'm posting our thing right now. I just feel like it didn't. It just everything she did not serve her at all. Like it just backfired, you know? Like everything backfired. Like it
mm,
didn't get her ahead. It didn't. It created a lot of drama and toxic stuff, energy that we really didn't need. You
mhm
know, and it was like she just we didn't want her going after people like the way she was, and then to see
mhm
her actually do it and lie to us about it, that was another thing. Like you act like we're stupid. Like, you
mhm
really thought that we were dumb, and that makes me mad. It's kind of offensive as well because you're like, "Yeah, are you, like, serious? Like, girl, like, what do you mean? Like, we're not dumb. We're not toxic. We're not
right
toxic bloggers. You're making us look bad. You're going to get people's podcasts canceled and shit. Like, what the fuck, man?"
mhm I know, it's
And
crazy.
just we were so bad that they doxed you, and I'm like, like, that was she didn't care like, she didn't care.
I know. I
Crazy.
know.
I was
I
so
know.
mad. I was dude, I was so mad when that happened. I couldn't believe they did that to you. I was so fucking mad. I knew you were too. Like, couldn't believe it. I was like, "What is happening? Why? What this
I
should not be
know.
happening. Why is this happening?"
I know.
Like, what happened? But.
It happens. I've like thankfully, now it's like there's
Yeah.
nothing left, and basically that's why I don't want my accounts messed
Yeah.
with, because I hate when they start like mass reporting my shit. That's why I had
Yeah.
to just
But
put it
listen,
on
this is
Patreon.
just things that are not these things that are fucking real. I'm sorry. It's like
Yeah.
I say it all the time. Like all this is just you showing people what we've said for years.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
this person of who I said she is, and Teresa shows us who she is all the time.
Yeah. And it's like really easy to forget stuff. You have so much on your mind with in your real
Yeah.
life that like, how are you
Oh yeah, bring her
remembering?
back. Wait, no, we guys stop it. Bring her back. Come on, let's see, Chris, because Krista doesn't forget. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm like such a freaking. I hold on to everything.
You have like the elephant memory and the memory of an elephant.
What's
That's
that
they
mean?
say if you can remember everything, you have like a memory of an elephant,
Oh,
I
what it
guess.
is like I don't forget like when I don't forget that shit. Like I can't remember what I did yesterday, but like when you fuck me over, I have that. You need to take. When I say you better have that goddamn energy that you had, because you know what I mean. I'm not. I just. I have a hard time. Like I hold a grudge. I just don't forget. So it's like I'll never forget the shit that like she did to Jacqueline. The shit. So like when they come back around, they're like, oh, now it's Melissa's fault. Her, Kim, and Teresa. I'm like, no, no, no. Fuck. What? No. What are we doing? First of all, you
Mhm.
liars. None of you are real friends. You don't really like each other. Let me remind you why. Okay, this is and I was like, I can't watch this. It's not Melissa's
Mm.
fault. Stop. It's like now they're recreating history. Me and Jacqueline went at it for like, oh my god, 2 days, and then
Uh-uh.
his Patreon because I'm like, Jacqueline, fucking admit it. Like admit
Uh.
it. You know this. I'll get to the thing. It's crazy because I'm like, and then people are trying to butt in. I'm like, stay out of it. We got this. In the end, we were fine. In the end, we like both apologized. I'm like, you're right. And she said I was right. And she said, you're right. It was like all the stuff they're trying to blame Melissa. I said, no, 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 no. Let's go back to rails. Let's go back to even before before you guys even started filming that season. You know what she's done. You know who she is. Like, let's not fucking now go back. It's like recreating history. It's like if you just want to lie about your thing, go ahead, but don't bring Melissa back into it. Stop now making it Melissa's fault. It just makes me crazy. I couldn't believe they did that. I'm like, you assholes. If Melissa was there, it would be Jacqueline's fault. You know what I'm saying? Like little bitches. And I was
Yeah.
like, you guys suck. Like, Kim, come on, man. And Kim said it. I knew she was. She said it just recently. She was like, I knew she wasn't my friend. I said, "Duh, that's why I said she's not your fucking friend. Like, what do you think I was saying? I knew you were
Mhm.
doing it just to get ahead. Whatever you were doing, you were using each other, Kim. I get it. I got that part. But don't let her sit there and make up lies about Melissa and Joe again. And like try to like make us look dumb. Like we didn't already figure out the truth. And then you're gonna go and say things like, oh yeah, well I held this, I didn't tell you that part. And I didn't what the well, like, I wish I had the energy to go back and look at and find every clip and everything I could find to prove that debunk this shit they were saying. But it's like, and then somebody's like, "Why do you care so much?" I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because I feel like this is what we like to do. And like when I'm talking about it, I live in Jersey, and I don't understand her fucking. She's like, it's like she doesn't live here. You're the most disloyal family member, Italian guy, like you're not being loyal to your brother at all. You're not being loyal to your family, your husband you just met. You're more loyal to him than your own damn brother. You're sick in the head. And I wish she would fix herself, but she's totally delusional. Jules, you're right. Thank God somebody understands it. I'm a beauty school dropout.
Mhm.
It's but see, like Teresa, she thinks that she was a buyer for Macy's. I think she maybe worked. She put maybe like an associated. Maybe like maybe she got confused. Maybe she did the dressing rooms or something. But the bitch did not. She was not a buyer for Macy's. That's not how they all met. I think she
Mm.
got confused. She worked for Macy's and she was like, she was a cashier and she worked in the friggin', the dressing room. So she got confused. So she was a buyer or something. I don't know. I'm just saying. He's just a little confused about that part because they didn't meet there. Like it's not, Teresa, a buyer for Macy's. Why wouldn't you still be doing it? Stop it, Teresa. Let's be honest. Because I'm
Oh.
honest about my life. I know my past. That's why, like, they can say whatever the fuck they want about me. I have my prison
Mhm.
out there, my mugshots out there. It's whatever, man. I don't lie
Yeah.
about it. I'm proud of how far I've come. My life
Yeah.
was I died and I rebuilt my life. It took me 12 years, but I did, and I'm proud of it. And
You
I
should
I take
be.
accountability for everything I've done. I think that's another thing too that makes me angry. I think you need to as adults take accountability for what you've done. Stop blaming everybody else because now you ruin the show that I like to watch and talk about. And unfortunately, I've been fucked over by the best of them around here, by all people just like her. All my friends are just as fucked up as not really in different ways. So I think too, I'm like always butthurt about it because it's like, wow, I am I'm a good friend. If anything, I'm a good friend. I'm a tough love friend, but I'm a good friend. And I just feel like she's just an awful freaking human to do that to her brother. It just sucks because I really care about Joe. Joe, you know. more of Joe than Melissa because I don't really know Melissa, but like I just really felt bad for him. He had to like mourn his sister basically, just with
Mhm.
realizing within the last year that she's really fucking up. Like she really did this shit, and she
I
really
know.
told Melissa's old news how much she hates her brother. I want to know why. I want to know why. I don't know. I want to know why. That's my goal. I want to know why. I don't want to hear the wedding. I don't want to hear that because it happened way before that. It was like that. The wedding is the last. That's the last thing. Like who the fuck? Why would you want him to go to your wedding when you told him to leave his wife? What? You're trying to damn the divorce her, and like you want them to go to your wedding, and then you make it. This is what fucks me up. They make it to it's impossible for them to want to go. She made it impossible. They made it impossible to want to be there. And then you turn around and blame it. Oh, he didn't come to my wedding. He didn't come to my wedding. Look, and he looks like the bad guy for not going to the wedding. Oh my God. Just like the christening. Looks like the bad guy there. She made him look like the bad guy. Because he's like, keep the same energy, bitch. You know, how you treated me before you got here. Now the camera's on. Oh, hi. I just wanted to say hi. I was late. I got, yeah, I saw little Joe. It's like, Teresa, I could tell they didn't want you there. Like, they didn't want to say hi to you. You had given them so much shit by then. Acting like you didn't know they were filming. Like, you filmed with them. How did you not know they were going to get You knew. What did you think was happening? What did you think the cameras were? What do you think you guys were doing? You filmed
Mm.
together. How do you say you didn't know? Just because they didn't tell
Mm.
them right away? Of course they're going to hire them. Of course they're going to. Teresa, I want to punch Carlos King in the face when he says, "Oh no, they didn't." And you know what? You want to take that win. You want to take a win from that you tried to stop your family from having an experience. Take that win. Good for you. You look like an asshole. You look like a complete cunt. Sorry, I'll get that part out. You do. Like you say that like you're proud of it. You're proud of that shit. Okay, you killed 4 dogs. How about that shit? Let's talk about the
Oh,
did. Krista probably should go smoke some pot. I'm getting angry.
that's terrible.
People think I'm angry. I wish they could see my face right now because Mimir knows I'm smiling. That's why I had to do a live podcast. Usually I'm on camera and I'm like smiling when I say, I said I wanted to
Mhm.
fruit puncher and I got kicked off of, I got shadow banned for life. Actually, that was my evil twin. That was the harsh reality. Somebody dropped the Bravo house on her and she's no longer here. I'm
Oh,
the I'm reality Krista Marie. I'm the East Coast one. I'm the good witch.
oh,
Okay.
I love that. That's super cute.
Bravo, they literally dropped the house right on her, and all she had left was her little, telling you, little reality. I took the reality part and I made it mine. You know, like
Uh-huh.
my poor people in the chat. They've seen me. I've said the same things about Teresa and Louis probably over and over again. I repeat myself. I don't know why. It's like processing of something. I do the same thing with Jax Taylor. I watched a video from 4 years ago. I'm saying the same shit that I'm like, they're like, we know you repeat yourself. We just let you do it. We just let you process it. I'm like, thanks, guys.
Oh.
Because I'll be like, oh shit, Dustin, are you there? Dustin, are you there? He's like, yeah, I'm here. Just listening to you. I'm like, sorry about, I went on about the lobster for like 45 minutes. He's like, it's okay. I love my friends. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh, that's
Oh
funny.
God. Because people just, it's like the fuckery of it all. I live in Jersey. There's some things we just, unfortunately, in our blood, it's a toxic community. I'm a toxic communicator, and maybe I
Yeah.
don't say things the right way. It sounds like I'm yelling at people. Like it probably sounds like I'm yelling at you guys. I'm not. I'm just yelling in general. My dad will go, "Stop yelling at me." I'm like, I'm not. I'm yelling about something. That's just how I communicate, and it does sound like I'm yelling, but I'm just explaining myself. It,
Yeah.
I'm I'm sorry. I'm not yelling at anybody. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not an angry blogger. I'm just pointing out facts. And it's like once these devices go down, these people and their problems are not my people or my fucking problems.
Mhm.
It's only for a
Mhm.
minute. It's somewhere to me instead of screaming at my TV like I used to in 2008. I was like, oh my God, people talk about this stuff online. Oh my God, computers. Oh my God, blogging. Oh my God. And then like somebody read my blog. And
Oh,
I'm
how
like,
long you've been blogging since then? Since how
dude,
long?
since 2013, literally when I got on Facebook. But you were allowed to say everything you wanted until literally about a year and a half. I don't know when it was, and they started putting you in Facebook jail. Then I was out within 3 months. I was done. I could no longer. It was because of Teresa. I said it. My last thing I said was going to throat punch her, but I said fruit punch. And they got me for life, dude. They kept banning me for shit that I was saying, and then I would get back on, and I would be like, "You motherfuckers!" And I'm like, "Who think I thought I was cool?" I'm like, "I gotta you. I have a group. Like I thought I was cool. So I had like reality group thing. Like I don't know, man. I thought I was cool, but they were like shadow banned. I could not. I was banned from everything. And then I was like, I'll start a podcast. Zach Peter's like, no, you're not. People aren't fucking with you. People are not gonna fuck with you. You're angry blogger. I'm like, what? What?
Ah,
He goes, Krista, you don't realize? I'm like, no. He's like, you don't listen to yours. I read what you write. I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't sound like it's in my head. It doesn't come out that way, I guess. It doesn't sound the way it sounds in my head, I guess. When I
right. Of course not.
He's like, "We have
Right.
to literally see you." He's like, "You're funny as fuck because people think you're angry, but you're laughing because it's just the way you communicate." He's like, "Yeah, you're not." He's like, "You're not yelling at me. People think you always yell at me." I'm like, "I'm not." Like, when I was down there with Adam, I'm like, "Ah." They're like, "Why are you yelling at each other?" I'm like, "I'm not. It just she gets me like this." Adam was like, when Adam knew when we were talking about Jersey, to like let me just like the weekend of the wedding, I was like, that motherfucker. She had Michelle there. I was like losing it. I'm like, how dare her have everybody, the baker, everybody, the realtor, she had everybody there, like except for her family. I was like, this is
Mhm.
crazy.
I
What are we
know.
doing? Her hair is wild. Teddy Mellencamp jumped right out of it. She every time she's a Bravo camera, she jumps out of freaking Kyle's purse. It's like, oh here. It's like literally Jackie's the West Coast, she's the East Coast version of me. Like she's literally. And then we have goddamn Alexis Bellino. Alexis, go away. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about John Jansen. Nobody gives a F about his reputation. Nobody cares about you or your wedding or whatever the hell you're saying on Carlos King. You talk about Shannon and John constantly. Shannon's not talking about you. You make her have to talk about you. You have said nothing else. You have never talked about anything else. What are you talking about? What are we doing here? Why are you still speaking? You're seriously telling her to stop talking about you. You have never said anything else ever. Ever. We don't even know who the fuck you are, Alexis. I know nothing about you. You married
Mm.
John Jansen. Oh, who effing care? Who the hell's John Jansen? Really? Think about it. It's crazy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go stop. I apologize.
I feel like this is crazy. You guys are gonna maybe think I'm crazy for this, but I really feel responsible for Alexis getting back on the Real Housewives of Orange County, and
Whoa!
I'm gonna tell you why. There was
Why?
she went to BravoCon
Like, oh
before they were not in talks to bring her back. Okay, she went to BravoCon. It was
yeah.
her, Joe, and Gretchen, and they were giving out an award. And I think
Oh yeah,
Alexis
yeah,
had
yeah.
had a couple of drinks in her. And she made the joke, "I'm the only one on the stage that hasn't slept with Slade Smiley," right?
Yeah,
And it was hilarious. It was funny. I
it
posted
was.
it. It went viral. I got almost a million views on it.
Oh, you did. Oh, it was you.
And I swear to God, I think that's what got her in
Yes,
talks to
I
come
really
back
think it
onto the
is.
OC.
I
Do you
really
know what
think
I'm
it is.
saying? I swear to God,
Yes,
I do. I do.
you definitely are. Yeah, you are responsible for that. I blame you. I really.
But let me tell you something about her.
What?
I enjoy her on Carlos King. I don't know what I know. I think that
Yeah, I
she
just screamed like him. I just screamed like him. You just like, ah!
I know. I know. I shocked myself, but I do, and I
Oh,
had to really think. Why do I like her on
oh,
this, and I don't like
right.
her on OC? And I think it's just because she's
Yes.
maybe more herself, and she's not competing with women.
She's
Because you
talking
know what
about
I'm saying?
Shannon. All she does is talk about Shannon. That's all she talks about.
Yeah. I mean, she what was she? I think she was. Oh,
She's
she was talking about the lie detector test. It was like when everything in the OC happened with the lie detector test, and she was like joking that she like done a deep dive into lie detector tests and da da da
why.
da da. Da.
Oh,
And you know me, I had to take a lie detector test, so
yeah.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
pretty much an expert in lie detector tests. I'm like, I raise your hand if you've actually taken a lie detector
I never
test. I'll
have.
wait.
Why did you take one?
And they're long. They're very long. It was like four
Why
hours
did you do
long.
that? Why did you do one?
Because they were trying to overcharge me. They were trying to give me
Oh, okay, okay.
3 years
Okay.
on something that I didn't
Ah,
have. I never, that was never. This is how that's how corrupt our judicial system is. They
it is. It
charged
is. It's
me
hard
for
to see.
with a
Yeah.
pew pew, and I did not have a pew pew. I was never in
Oh,
possession of a pew pew. I there a pew
wow.
pew never existed, and they were going to give me 3 years on it, and they did not care that it didn't exist and that they didn't see it, and I
Wow.
didn't see it, and nobody had it, and they didn't have any evidence on it because they're the law, and so if they say I had it, then pretty much that means I had it, but I didn't, and
That's
I
wild to me.
fought it, and they were like, okay, well, if you pass this lie detector test about it, then we'll drop it. We'll drop the gun, the pew pew, and I was like, bet, book it.
Right?
And then
Obviously,
I
but
was like, sir, could you please ask me if I'm really sorry? Because I just want the judge to know, like, I'm actually really sorry. I'm not lying.
I want to know how sorry I am. Please ask me if I love you.
No, it's actually terrifying. You have to. I took it in
Yes.
like they take you into a room. It was like off the prosecutor's office, and it said this room may be recorded, and they have to like tap into your psyche of like your guilt and
Yeah,
your
your
whole
tells,
life and everything. I mean, they want to know. They ask you everything about your life, your parents, your
mhm,
mom, your dad, your
your
relationships, and
first
then
name.
they go into like questions that like I mean, imagine what he said. He was like, "Okay, besides this crime, have you ever committed any other criminal acts?"
Hmm.
Sir,
Well, don't please don't
what
ask
is
me that.
this really right
Right?
now? Are you I'm like, "Are you serious right now?" You know, we're like in the middle. I'm like,
Oh
"Bro,
my
are
God,
you
you just say,
fucking
and
for
you
real
have to
right
say
now?"
yes. Like you can't
And he
lie.
was like, "Well, yeah, you know." And then it was like, "Besides this case, have you ever lied to
Mm,
authority?"
mm,
Yeah, every time I've
mm,
ever been in contact with
mm.
authority. What do
Yeah,
you
of
mean?
course.
Yes,
Like
I like,
what are you
is this
doing
a
to me?
trick? Yeah, because I'm like, is he
Exactly. So
trying
that's
to
what,
trick me into admitting to
yes,
crimes?
that's what's like freaking me out now. Like that would freak me
I
out.
know, it was very terrifying. I thought the same thing. I know. I
Damn.
know.
And
Yes.
isn't it terrifying to sit in an interrogation room and knowing that you're guilty? It is hard to lie to the investigator. I sitting in it, I was I could not imagine having to lie to detectives. I could.
Mm,
It's hard when you know that you like. I'm petrified of the authorities. It's weird, and like this, I
mm-hmm.
think about like Jen Shaw sitting there trying to deny everything. I don't know how she can
Mm-hmm.
do it. I don't know how they
Mm-hmm.
do it. I don't
Mm,
know how. You must not have soul. Like I swear to you, like it's petrifying because you know they know. They don't answer you questions they don't know the answer to. They
mm-hmm.
don't know the answers, right? So
Yeah.
like sitting there
Yeah.
and like knowing that you're, oh man, and if you are really guilty, I'm saying, and like I don't know how people lie to the detectives when you're in that interrogation room when you've been arrested either on federal or superior whatever. It's hard. Like like oh man, like I was like I did it. It took like 5 minutes for me to admit I sold one Adderall, right? And then it took me. Then we got caught with the other thing with the money stuff. Like I
Mm.
was it. I was it. I knew I was caught. I knew I was caught.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, and then all my other
Oh.
stuff just piles up. I mean, I was on probation when I was 17, so I never really got off it until I was 37. And people said, once you're on, you'll never get off. I was like, no, I'll get off of this.
I
And I
know.
was on it for like possession or something. And then I got it, what's it called? The pre-trial things. I got off of there. Then I got it selling cocaine. I got in trouble for that. And that was my first probation. Got off of that, but I stayed, ended up getting a bunch of fucking like traffic stuff. And then I got like, kept getting caught buying stuff in the city in Camden, and it was just down there, and it was just piled up, and then like it's just once you, yeah, once you, it's just I never thought that I would get out of. I never thought that I would have live a life with no charges and no fines ever. I mean, I
Oh.
still have to pay the IRS, but like. I never thought I'd have a driver's license again, an ID card. Like, by the time I hit rock bottom, I had nothing. I didn't even have an insurance card, no ID. I had no wallet. I had no like anything. Like
Right.
it was bad. It was really, really bad. I was homeless,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
and I committed
Yeah.
a, I did a lot of bad shit and I got in trouble. It was like, oh, man. And when I overdosed, and that was the last time, something changed that night.
Mm.
I stayed clean since then, but like something changed that night. I mean, I know what it was, but like I had nothing left of me. There's an earth angel, the cop in that emergency room, literally didn't even know me, man. I don't know if I told you this. This is why one of the reasons I stayed clean this time. He came over to me. I woke up. I OD'd. I died. They had to bring me back. I wake up.
Mhm.
I'm freezing. I realize what happened. I look over it. The cops got my purse. I realized, oh shit, I got a bundle in there of dope and more Xanax, but I OD'd on.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I'm like, "I'm fucked. I'm going to prison. I'm done. I would be going to prison. This is it. Last thing." He comes over and I barely knew him. He goes, "Listen, I threw out your wax baggies. I'm going to charge you with one Xanax. You got 90 days to get clean. You get clean, I'll drop your charges." He's like, "You don't look like you belong here. You don't have another run in you." He's like, "I know." He said, "I know who you are." He's like, "I know you're not from a bad family. You still, you're about to lose everything." He's like, "This is the
Mm.
third time you OD this month." He's like, "Please get clean." He's like, "If you get,
Mm.
I will drop this charge." He's like, "If you don't, I'm gonna get," and I was like,
Mm.
don't even have to fucking say it. So yeah, I'm literally, and then I went to Soda outpatient. I also would go to the hospital and have them draw my blood every week to show them that I was really clean. Like
Mm.
it made me like, I was weird. Something changed between that and not wanting to do it anymore either. I was ready at that time, because you really
Mhm.
do have for everybody else when you don't, because you go for the courts, you're going for your family, you're going for this one, I never went really 17 times. I didn't go for me. It wasn't
Right.
until, like, I went for myself is when it worked, like, and I had to
Mhm.
take care of my legal shit, like, you have to really, like, you know, it took I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad that I made it. I'm glad that I'm here, and, like,
Mhm.
we're both alive, and we would like being in prison, and that's your rock bottom. That is like you just your it's a horrible feeling. It's a horrible feeling. And like I'm just glad that we're out of it and we're alive and that we made it through because a lot of people aren't. We were gonna be just another dead junkie to everybody. That's what we would have
Mm.
been.
Mhm.
It
I know
sucks
it's so
because
sad.
I hate that term, but that's what they think, and that's what a lot of my friends were, and I don't, I can't have them in my life, unfortunately.
Mm.
People think, "Oh, I'm not better than you. I just make better choices." And listen, if I'm going to do drugs, motherfucker, I'm not going to be lying, stealing, and doing the shit you're doing. You're going to do drugs, do them. But you're not going to put Whitney's crack dead in my house. I don't even do my own drugs here. If I did do them, like, what are you doing? I have cats. This is, people coming over here doing shit that like dropping shit in my house. What are you fucking doing?
Mhm.
My husband does not do drugs. He doesn't deserve this. He's been through hell because of me, because of the people I brought into his life. I was clean when he met me, but I had scumbags still in my life. Couldn't help it. Sorry, that man. She really, really hurt me really bad.
Oh, I'm
Like
so
really so.
sorry.
She broke my
I'm
soul, dude. Okay, sorry.
I know. I'm so
Ugh.
sorry. But I mean, but still, like Krista, you're doing amazing, and like you really won at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like I know
Yeah,
you still
I
have
know.
trauma and
It's
pain, and things are like hard when you talk about it, and it's sad, and it's definitely like still
yeah,
painful for you and still traumatic. But at the end of the day, you really have succeeded and won and cleaned yourself up and clean and
yes,
you're presentable, law-abiding, tax-paying like citizen, and that's something to
yeah.
be proud of. You know what I'm saying? Like that is something
I know.
to be proud of. And to get clean alone is like
Yeah.
hard. It's so hard. So to
Oh,
stay clean, like you should be really proud of yourself.
yes.
People can't even stop smoking. If you took
Well, because
people's
addiction.
sugar or
Yeah, addiction
cigarettes or
first
their
too. Like,
cupcakes away, like they would be,
yeah,
if somebody woke up tomorrow and couldn't have coffee and cigarettes, they'd be a maniac. Do you know what I'm saying? Like people
yeah.
can't
People
change.
still
It's very difficult. So imagine being on like
yes.
actual hardcore substances. It's not
I
easy.
self-medicate. I'm a self-medicator, and addiction does
Sure.
transfer. So,
Of
like, addiction
course.
transfers. If you have to really like, if I would go to detox, that doesn't do anything. It's not fixing the actual problem. So,
No,
you know what I
no,
mean?
it's
I
not.
really had to
No, detox
actually.
is nothing but just like looking over you
Yes,
while
and
you
I no wonder why
detox.
I'm getting out and I'm not getting clean. I didn't want to be clean, first of all. I didn't want to. I wanted to be high. I
Right,
was I never wanted to be here. I never wanted to be me. I wanted to be somebody else.
right.
Me, and it sucked.
I
But
know.
like I'm just happy now. Like I love myself. And so it's so cliche, but that's really it.
Yeah,
Like I would never be able to be with my husband if I didn't fix my shit,
right.
my dark night of the soul. And I didn't do it purpose, like it just happened. But I
Mhm.
know now that it was supposed to be this way. Like the way that things lined
Mhm.
up after that, I know I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be. So I have to stop being so ungrateful.
Oh, well, I don't think you sound ungrateful at all. I think that you just, share your experience a little bit and it's probably helping somebody. And I'm going to be starting like some recovery
Yeah, I know.
stuff
Like I
too.
love
So I'll
that
have to have you
content.
on. Yeah, I want to do like a little
Yes.
podcast or something. And I've started another
Yes.
TikTok account. I'm going to try to, because I'm a recovery coach.
Yeah.
So I've like kind of like expanded my services so other people could use them. But like at the same time, I understand that like not having your insurance pay for that stuff can be whatever, but I did like a 12-week
Mhm.
program and a 90-day program and like, like just a couple of sessions or whatever. And I put on there, like
Oh,
email me if you don't have the
oh, I did
funds and
see
you're
that.
trying. Yeah, if you're trying to get help and you don't have funds, like email me and I'll
Oh,
definitely still do whatever I can, work with you, resources, whatever. So,
yes,
but I haven't really been putting it out there all the way yet because I was gonna start like a separate like TikTok and like
dude.
YouTube or whatever.
I'll do that if
It's
I
like
can do that, and
it's,
like, people in Jersey too.
yeah,
If I can do that, the person they can come to here if they like you.
yeah.
The resources are here if you find people that are in different.
Yes, I think that that would be really great because I get a really great
Yeah,
response from people. Like,
yeah,
people will comment and be like, "I really wish, like, have you told your story anywhere? I'd really love to hear your
right,
testimony or whatever, yada yada yada."
right,
And
yeah, yeah.
I actually had a magazine reach out to me too because I posted
Oh,
like it like just like about me, like just what a like recovery coach is and just that I lost my mom,
yeah,
when I was 19 and that was like the start of like my mental health and all of that. And
yeah,
I know that they got my information from my YouTube because I have a separate email, so I know when someone is either it's coming from my YouTube or if it's coming from my TikTok. And it's like a Voyage magazine basically that like, highlights people in the area that are, doing good stuff and whatever. And they were actually out of Atlanta. They didn't know I was up
Okay.
north. So they said they're going to pass my information on. But even just to be considered for that was like super, cool. And I was like, thank you. You made my day, like, thank
Yeah,
you.
I love that. Because
Yeah.
like
So,
there is no like I was doing spirituality and mental health, but a little bit of addiction. But like there is no like on like we could do it like also like a meeting place too. Because people
yeah, that's a good
I don't do
idea.
one so people can come and like just like you said, you
Yeah.
share your experience with me, I'll share mine, and then people can come and talk and do like as a recovery group kind of thing,
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think
you
about that.
know?
That's a good idea. I did not even think about that. Yeah, because the people can call in. You can just pull them right up, like on TikTok and
Yes,
stuff.
or even if they want to, I was gonna have like a phone number too, because you can do a phone number to
Oh,
people
yeah.
and they can leave messages if they don't want to, and I can
Oh.
and stuff like that too. I was thinking,
Yes, I love that. We'll have to brainstorm on that because I really think that
yes,
there's not like a lot of recovery, I don't think, like on TikTok. Like there's a lot of people that like got out of prison and they post like prison stories and prison hacks and stuff that are like,
yeah,
comical and funny. But as far as like actual like rehab recovery like type of content, I don't see a whole lot of it. So I don't think it's like oversaturated yet. And like I said, I get such a good response because nowadays, if like someone's not affected directly, they know somebody. They have a nephew, they have a
yeah,
cousin, they had a friend they worked with. Everybody knows somebody that had, had a
yeah,
problem or is still active in a problem. And
yeah,
ideally, I love to help people that like have people sick and suffering in their life and they don't know how to like support them because really lean away from the tough love that like they used to tell
yeah,
parents and people like not to be enabling and cut them off and give them the tough love, and now they realize how
yeah,
detrimental and wrong that is. Like completely, oh sorry, we've been telling you the wrong thing to do all these years. So
yeah.
sorry, we've
And you know what?
decided now it's better
I
if
want
you
to talk to
don't.
you about like I want to talk to you about enabling too, because I definitely want to talk to you about that. I have such a hard time with it, like because
Yeah, I think
the
people do, and
people
it's like
I
you
think
could
it's
love.
the right thing to do, though, still. I need you to tell
Yeah,
me how it's not, I know
yeah,
we'll have to talk about it one day because I haven't, like I still
yeah,
have time with the boundary with that one.
for sure. And I don't think it's like I think it's more like if you have a child that's
Yeah,
using, you know what I mean? Like what do you do? Like things like I enjoy trying to like navigate that for
yeah,
parent because I think that we've been doing it wrong for a really like long time. Like I know for me when my family did that for me it got worse, like
yeah,
at least when I had a place to stay I wasn't at the trap house.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
now I'm
yeah,
at the dope man's house every day all day because I don't have anywhere else to
yeah,
go,
yeah.
so like
I
not
just
cool.
Maureen, my best friend, she's an alcoholic, a bad one, and
Oh, I'm
she's
sorry.
lost. It's the point where she's gonna die, and
Oh.
her kids are gonna lose her. Everyone in her family, her aunts, her mom, they've all either died from murder or drugs.
Oh.
And her life's been one big tragedy, and I love her, but I'm so close. Like her kids are like my kids, but I can't get.
Sure.
I'm like not close with her right now because I don't know how to be. She's gonna die, and it hurts me. I don't know
Mm,
what to do. I really I'm struggling with her, like having a relationship with her because I get angry because I don't
sure,
I understand her addiction, and I was the
sure.
enabler. I let her drink at my house up until like last summer because I
Mhm.
knew how she felt. But then the kid, she ended up losing the kids, and that was my.
Aw.
She was always one fuck up away from losing them, and I was always one fuck up away from. I was always helping her. She
Mhm.
almost I paid for her motel. She got back on her
Aw.
feet. Now she has an apartment. Now she's drinking again though. Every time
Aw.
sometimes she gets to the point where she doesn't stop and she goes to jail. Anyway,
Mm.
but I can also cut
I'm
the
so
end to this off.
sorry.
I can cut
No,
off.
whatever. I don't think you need to. I mean, I think that it's like good to talk about that. Like I said, I'm gonna be starting. I have like a separate TikTok.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
right. I'll help
I'm
you.
gonna be covering recovery stuff. So I think it's fine to just leave it in today's
Yeah,
episode and let people listen because if they want to stay, they can, and if they don't, they can just end it. It's no big deal.
yeah,
And we'll
yeah,
just,
sure.
we'll end it here in a few minutes, and then that way there's nothing else like past it about housewives. So if
Yeah,
they want to go.
are you available tomorrow Friday? Are you available tomorrow to do
Tomorrow is Friday. Yes, I think so. Are you going to be
well,
going live
late?
your usual time?
Yeah, I was maybe a little bit later. I don't It all depends.
Okay.
Is 12 okay, like, with you guys?
Yeah, that should be
Okay.
fine. I mean, between 12 and 1 is like perfect for me
Okay.
probably. Um, if that's
Yeah, that
okay
way
with
you're
you.
free.
Or just like text me in the morning and let me know how your morning's going and what you're thinking, what
Yes.
time you're thinking.
You know me so
Um,
well.
I'm trying to think tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I think that'll work for me. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, I want to talk about Salt Lake
Oh
and I
yeah.
haven't watched it yet. I watched a little bit of it and Jules, come watch us tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you that stuff from that file right
Okay,
now as
cool.
soon as we get off the phone.
Yeah, email everything
Can
through
you
email.
text me? Oh, your email. You already sent me an email, so I have it in my email. So okay,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yep. I'm gonna send you a bunch of stuff, and then you can kind of go through too and see what you think we
Yes.
should pull for our next episode, if that's cool.
Yes. And I made a thumbnail for this one, even though you can put it in I think you can use it in Patreon too, if you want
Oh,
to
cool,
use
cool,
it.
cool. Yes, I do. I do. I'm gonna private
We'll
this
test it.
one until
Yes.
you run it through your thing
Yeah,
to
yeah.
take care of the profanities.
Yes, I have
And
it
when
open
you
right now. Yep, as soon as we get off, I'm gonna put it right
perfect.
now.
And when you send it back to me, then I'll re-upload it. So,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Yes, yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for listening to
Yeah.
us today. We hope that you enjoyed the time, a little bit of time with us. We enjoy time with you guys, that's for sure. Thank you guys for chatting and everyone that's in the chat too.
Mimir, I know you're not a mod right this second, but if you get a chance, can you make sure on both of our
Yes. What is her
links
email? Did you, I need her email address to make her a moderator.
you can actually go right over if you flip, like right now you flip over to your YouTube side, and all you
Mm-hmm.
have to do is go click on her name on the three little things on the right, and you can make her
Okay.
moderator right now. You
Let
can do
me
it.
see. Where
Yeah,
is she at? If I try to
I think you just like
where'd she
I think
go?
on the phone. I
Oh, there
think you
she
just
is. There she is.
yeah maybe hit the three button things maybe.
Because when I click on her name, I don't have like three button option. I just have it pulls up
Oh,
like a comment,
on
and it
YouTube,
says,
right? Okay.
yeah. Um, I bet I can probably. I just three buttons. Hold on, there's three buttons: layout, private chat, destinations, entitled, settings, general,
Um,
audio, recording, layout, guests,
moderator maybe moderations.
general, high definition. Let me see here: camera, audio, recording, guests. Guests can stream, play sounds. Hmm. I don't know if it's not in the setting.
Maybe
That's
it's maybe because
weird.
I thought maybe I don't know. I know Willie was able to do it from his phone, but I don't know what phone he had.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, because I don't know. Oh, so you're on the YouTube side, right? Not the
Well, I'm on StreamYard streaming
no.
to
Flip over
YouTube.
go to like a YouTube. Like you can also go on a YouTube side of it, like you're gonna watch it. Like
Oh,
I think
actually go into my YouTube
yeah,
app.
yeah, yeah, and then go into the chat that through the
Gotcha.
chat that way. That's sorry, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me see
Okay, and then
here.
if you can find her name in there, on her
Where
name,
am
I
I
think.
at? It's not even showing. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm like, it's not even showing me live.
Okay,
What the F? Oh, there I am.
highlight her
Okay.
name
All right,
and
let
see.
me go to the live. Is it gonna
Yeah.
mess up if I go to watch it and I'm on
No, no,
it?
no.
I wonder.
No,
Okay.
no. I usually pause it, but like if you go down and you can just maybe highlight where her comment is, and then the three buttons thingy appears. But I can see you can see it should
Oh,
say
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where you at, girlfriend? There she is. Okay,
Mhm.
there's her name. Pin, report, remove, channel activity, go to channel, add as a moderator.
There you go.
Managing monitor, standard monitor. Which one does it matter? A managing
Managing.
monitor can moderate, block words, change chat mods, life, and also has capabilities as standard moderators can review or remove chat, hide or put people in timeout.
Basically like run the chat if we don't,
Yeah, which one should I put? The managing or
it's
the
with the
standard?
managing one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay,
she would
girlfriend.
literally
Thank you so
Kathy does
much. I'm excited that she's gonna be
yeah. And Jules, I love Jules. I don't know if it's a Jules that comes in the true crime and talks at Dago's spot, but that's awesome if it is. But I don't know how to make Jules.
here.
But anyway, I love her comments. She was cracking me up.
I know, right?
I love that somebody
Aw.
like gets the effort. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, I'm so excited that we got to have this today. This
Yay!
was so great, and we will do this more often for sure.
I know. Check us out. Look at us. Like, see, it all worked out in the end. We ended up
I
like,
know.
like organically moving into like a show together. You know what I mean?
I know, that's so crazy. I
I
love
love
it
it.
though.
I
I
know.
know.
So,
I can't believe you're over here with 500, 600 people on a Monday or freaking Wednesday. Like, girl, you're
the
killing
one
it.
time, I think it's like the one thing I want to if I stay on time, like if I keep continuing to do like my show, not calling like out like I was calling out, listening, calling out, it gets like that. But like I have to stay consistent. But I do
Yeah.
because I'm on 5 platforms. I take advantage of that, you know, and I don't. I'm
Yeah.
like late and I don't. I try
No,
that.
you're
But I
doing
love having you on, though.
amazing.
I love having you on with me. I love
Thank
having somebody
you.
to bounce stuff off of, and you're
I
so
know, it's nice.
knowledgeable about all of this,
No, so are
and
you. It works out perfect.
love it.
It's
But
so like
okay,
nice not to be by
guys,
yourself. You know what I
I hope
mean? It's
everybody
hard.
enjoys us because I
I
do.
know. They will. They
I'm
will.
excited. I never want to hear myself back, but I want to run it through Opus, fix my voice, and the curse
You're
words.
crazy, girl. Crazy.
I
You
sound. I
sound
want to sing words
amazing.
like Teresa. Oh God, you're so.
Ah,
Anyway,
okay. Well,
all right, guys.
you send that through, send it to me. I hope everyone has an
Mhm.
amazing day. Thank you, Krista, so much for coming on today. We appreciate you
I'm
so
honored that
much.
you're having me.
Yay! And we will talk tomorrow.
Yes, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Is it over? Did you end it?
Ending it right now. I